inside. Since I've been trying for you all this time, I really wish it was only me and you. I finally have someone sleeping in my room. Please look at me with your eyes. I promise you I'll never tell you lies. Getting nervous about our first kiss. Now be right back. Let's go, don't wait. My break's almost over. Honest, I'll be pulling JPEGs forever, forever and ever. Pulling JPEGs forever, forever and ever. Pulling JPEGs forever. Let's go, don't wait. My break's almost over. Honest, I'll be pulling JPEGs forever, forever and ever. Pulling JPEGs forever, forever and ever. Pulling JPEGs forever, forever and ever. Begging for tips forever, forever and ever. Begging for tips forever.
Did justice because back then I was pointing a camera at my television, which was terrible. I had just adopted direct capture.
2008 and my content's fine. The way I do things is strange but uniquely mine. I point a handycam at my TV, record the footage and upload to DSP.
Space gaming.
Here's another thing they say that I can do. There's other streamers have a way to improve the view. Drops that come is meaningful but don't be late. So 5 years later it was time to innovate. The frames are silky smooth, 1080p. Anything less is a half truth. Make another gin DoorDash at the door. Round tripping over cables strewn around my office floor. The colors pop, I can't believe the inky blacks. I'm so impressed, I think you fixed my fucked up back. They try to mesmerize and so enrapture. I got a little box to give.
All right, so the final stirring.
Direct capture. Direct capture. My USB card's working out to give me direct capture.
And you know what this reminds me of? When I worked at the helicopter company, helicopter support. It 1,000,000% reminds me of that. Band. Gone forever. Band. Gone forever. Band. Gone forever. Band. I worked for a major company, a helicopter company. It's called Aftermarket Support for Helicopters. Okay? They're flying around. Things are breaking down. Parts are wearing out. We're a one-stop shop for helicopters. So I was told, we see potential for you. You're better than just working customer support. Revamp the business from ground up. You can map it out and find bottlenecks and find shortcomings and find helicopters so that our company runs more efficiently. Okay? So I busted my ass. I worked my ass off. I did double work, never got paid for it. And you say, oh, it's part of the process, man. It's just part of corporate America. Fuck you. Band. Gone forever. Band. Gone forever. Band. Gone forever. Band. It happened to me. Fuck you. Why don't you listen to me? You don't know shit. It happened So shut the fuck up. Why don't you listen to me? Cause no one cares. It happened to me. Fuck you. Why don't you listen to me? You don't know shit. It happened to me. So shut the fuck up. Why don't you listen to me? Cause no one cares. It happened to me. Fuck you. Why don't you listen to me? You don't know shit. It happened to me. So shut the fuck up. Why don't you listen to me? Cause no one cares.
Why do I say I'm not a children's entertainer? Because I'm not a Muppet. I'm not here to play a character. I'm not here to pretend that I'm something that I'm not. I don't dye my hair. I don't act stupidly constantly to get attention from children. I don't do stupid pranks. You know what I mean? I don't cause drama. I'm here just to play games and have fun. I'm a legitimate gamer. Big ups to your dad.
I need banana, tasty banana. Put banana in my mouth, tasty banana. I need banana, tasty banana. Please the peel it comes in, then I'll put banana in my mouth. Squeeze banana. Put banana in my mouth. Squeeze banana. Put banana in my mouth.
Act and talk a certain way with certain mannerisms, certain over-the-top reactions, screaming at the top of their lungs, jumping, flailing, doing weird things, constantly on camera.
I need banana, tasty banana. Put banana in my mouth, tasty banana. I need banana, tasty banana. Please the peel it comes in, then I'll put banana in my mouth. Squeeze banana. Put banana in my mouth. Squeeze banana. Put banana in my mouth. I need banana, tasty banana. Put banana in my mouth, tasty banana. I need banana, tasty banana. Please the peel it comes in, then I'll put banana in my mouth. Squeeze banana. Put banana in my mouth. Squeeze banana. Put banana in my mouth.
When we hit the 250 vestry for that celebration, I'm going to debut a new vest. There we go. Celebratory bubble blow. Very nice. There's bubbles everywhere. There's bubbles all over my PlayStation 4 controller. There's bubbles on my microphone stand. There's bubbles everywhere tonight. It's out of control tonight.
Okay, YouTube's all weird now. So pause that. I have upcoming in my... Oh, where is it? I have upcoming in my live events. That's still there for some reason. I don't know why. I'll delete that, I guess. And my timer stopped working. No, never mind. Well, what is this? It's the stream. It is... Well, testing a stream. Seeing if everything's okay. That might be a little loud. I'll turn it down a bit. Turn down my desktop audio. It's been a very long time since I've streamed, so everything is different. I don't know what's going on. And nothing is working, so that's great. Great start. Let's see. YouTube's there. Okay. Well, I guess things aren't working right now. My timer wasn't working. That's broken. And hopefully the sound is fine. So I'm going to go through some Phil's Cooking playlist. I've never seen the Italian sauce. So going in that blind, and we got a few extras here. Everything seems okay though. Everything else seems fine. Well, it says I'm in the red. Hey Elaine, welcome to Time Stream. It is Time Stream. How is the stream quality? I'm getting orange and red, so I don't know. It says I'm dropping frames. That sounds like bad news. Let me check. We gotta watch Phil cooking because I hate myself. Dropping frames for some reason. Stream. Output. Streaming. Okay, I'll lower the bitrate. Good? OBS says otherwise. I'll do 5,000 bitrate. Maybe that will be fine. As long as I sound fine, I think that's better. Hopefully you're well. Haven't seen you in a while. Okay, that's better. I'm in the green. So that's good. That's fine. Yeah, disaster already. There's nothing popping up on my chat, so screw that. Looks good to me, but I'm half blind. Okay, well, I'm also half blind because I got glasses. So I'm going to be going through Phil's cooking because there's stuff I still haven't seen. And oh, you're on your phone as well. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. I'm sure most people watch stuff on their phone on YouTube. Not me, well, only a little bit. My brain is dropping frames, so it'll be fine. Okay, well, I drop frames too, but not as bad as Phil's frames. So I've never seen the famous spaghetti sauce. So there's gonna be a blind for me, and I picked some extra videos because I thought to pick videos of him cooking something simple, and hopefully he's gotta screw it up somehow because it's Phil. So I don't know how long this is gonna be on for. It should be kind of short, but already it's a disaster because I don't know what I'm doing, and YouTube has changed like so much within the last, I guess, 4 years since I've streamed last. Okay, let's go to the first video. This is the homemade Italian sauce, the step up. I haven't what, streamed in ages? Oh, I haven't seen these? No, I haven't. I've seen bits of Paulie cooking with the king, but not everything. But I haven't seen the sauce at all. I know a little bit of it, but I haven't seen it. So this is gonna be a blind first time watch, so let's go in.
All right, everyone, so
let me know if
it's
it's too loud.
Today I'm going to attempt to make a pot of my famous
Back with
family
Panda.
recipe, handed down through the generations.
Turn it out a bit.
Italian homemade sauce.
Italian style sauce, okay.
And
Hey, Ian.
along out here.
See the spaghetti sauce video.
So
Not see that either.
possible.
Is that not this
Surrounded by
video?
Ingredients. I really am. I'm surrounded by different things that we're going
Was
to
that
be
a
using
bolognese sauce?
to make the sauce, including a giant pot.
That's a good pot, though. That's a decent sized pot for
various herbs and
sauces.
spices. Different spoons.
Sound is
and
good?
such.
Okay, good.
And of course,
I probably sound better than his audio anyway.
all kinds of ingredients that we're going to use to whip up not only sauce but some homemade meatballs as well.
Oh yeah,
So,
by the way, he's swearing a lot, so if you
I'm
motion
going
sickness,
to
then
prepare some ingredients,
nothing I could do.
get and
I did nothing wrong.
into this pot. In
This
order
pot.
to get a base, which basically the goal is going to be to coat the
I'm getting
bottom
sick
of the
already,
pot
to be honest.
with certain ingredients before you start actually adding the vegetable components that are going to be the meat of your sauce.
I was asking you if you've never seen the video. Sorry,
So,
no, it's
I actually
okay.
have right here, this is
Plenty
a
of
notebook
sources.
that is
Oh, we
a
have.
decade old.
Let
It's
me.
a notebook that
No, let me go back. Can I read what's on that? Probably not.
Back when I was moving out of my decade-old
Jug of salt pork? I know that says ingredients. 2 cans, 18 ounces tomato paste, and 1 whole garlic, 1 cut. Yeah, I can't read any of this. Is that his writing? Kind of looks like his writing. I'm sure the recipe is out there. Out there.
It's a notebook that back when I was moving out of my parents' house.
Is this the sugar one? Is like lots of sugar in it? Or is that the bolognese sauce?
That I wrote down the actual recipe on how to make.
He's got gloves on.
Made Italian sauce.
For some reason.
I'm not going to show you the whole recipe. And the goal of this video, or these videos, that because it is definitely going to be.
It's a secret recipe.
Is not to show you step by step how to make it, because let's.
Now what's the point?
Cooking is not exactly an exact science. Even though there may be a recipe, everyone's going to turn a recipe into their own.
Okay, this is the sugar sauce.
Dependent on their own personal tastes and how things turn.
It's like a lot of sugar for some reason.
In this case, I am going to add a couple elements to the sauce that is not in this recipe, and in fact, I remember the last
like
time
gin.
I made the recipe, there were 1 or 2
It's gonna be a
things
gin
that
sauce.
I didn't like about it that I'm going to try to adjust on the fly today as I make the sauce. So the way that it works is that you
Wait till you see what he does with the beef. Oh god, isn't he like drunk in this too? Wasn't he drinking at this time?
Toss it into the pot.
Well, when is he
get the pot
drinking?
mix going. Then as that's going, then you make the meat in this mixing bowl to make the meatballs. You set the meatballs.
Like meatballs aren't hard to do.
And then we're actually
Just lots
going
of
to-
seasoning.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Hand grate tomatoes. That's how you really make sauce. You don't buy the shit from the store, right? Most people say, "Oh, I'm gonna make sauce," and then they just, they bake some tomato paste or whatever. And
This also back when he was cooking, he actually did
It's not
things.
sauce. You need to hand
Not just
grate the
DoorDash.
tomatoes in order for it to be real and genuine. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. And then, of course, adding all that to the pot. And then it basically, once you have your sauce together and you've added the meat to the sauce in the pot needs to simmer.
It's Scottish Gamer, 5 years old. Writes better than Phil, yeah, 5-year old does.
And,
Big ups, welcome to the chat. We're gonna be watching Phil cook. Actually cook.
Versus going out and buying it in a can or whatever.
And this is the first time me watching this, so
Like I said, without the real tomatoes or whatever.
I might get triggered.
No, that's how you really do it. And it's funny because what I've actually done is I've spaced out today so that I'm going to be doing something for work where every maybe 20 to 30 minutes I can take a break, come
This
down
accent's
here
so weird.
and
Pat.
stir the pot, because that's what you need to do as it
Hiya.
simmers all day. You come down here every 20, 30 minutes, open
Hiya.
it up, take a wooden spoon, stir it up.
It has to be 1 spoon.
How does it taste? Does it need anything added?
It's not a science, guys, okay?
Does it taste too much of one thing or another? Adjust it on the
That is a good
fly,
pot,
add
though.
some
That's
components
like
as
the
you
most
cook
decent
it,
thing he has.
and then continue to cook it. So that's how it's going to work today. We're going to set it up. It takes about an hour.
A good
initially
pat,
to set
I
it
mean,
up
pat.
And to get all the components ready for it or into it. And then we're
Oh,
actually
I'm getting
going
dizzy.
to
There's so much
go ahead and
swaying.
have it start simmering. So,
What is Pata doing? Is she doing prep? Or just
with what it says to do,
hanging out there?
prepare the things for the bottom of the pot, and go from there. Alrighty.
Pat. Dude, it's walking like a
No Italian music.
thief?
I
Fair
can't really do
thief?
the stereotype
I don't know what that means.
There you go.
Oh, we got we got a pick here. Oh, fee 5 4 thumb. Is that what you're trying to say? We got some classic. That's a good side angle too. That's not a bad side angle. I'm already triggered by his poor writing. Yeah, I can't even read it. That's a decent. I'll take a pic of that actually. That's a decent side angle.
I can't really
A rare
stereotype Italian music.
side angle of Phil. He looks like a Simpsons character with the upper lip.
Further along the process of making the sauce, my sweetie has chopped all the garlic.
My sweetie.
and started with the onion,
My waffle.
and we have put some yummy, delicious salt pork in this pot. Once it starts coating it, then we add the garlic and all the goodness. It's very, very eye-watering in here.
It's strange watching him
Onion, and you're gonna really start to be
make
affected with the
something.
eyes, trust me. I used to be bad. Like I used to.
Why is that knife
in
so
the food
small?
services industry, all through high
Oh, we
school,
got a
and
food
college.
service.
And I used to do
Some
all
law.
this stuff with food. Onions always got me, no matter what. And my boss used to come to the back, and he used to say, "Phil,
My boss.
it's okay. You don't have to cry. Tell me about what's going on." I'd be like, "You dick, I'm cutting onions. What do you think's going on?" He'd say, "Phil,
Yeah, he was joking.
personal problems to work." He'd be a real dick about it. He was joking, and I had thick skin, so I laughed too. But
You don't have you don't understand
funny.
satire.
so yeah, we are preparing.
Crying like a bitch.
We are preparing.
I've
many
caught audience at
ingredients
work.
right now.
Oh god, it's hitting me. Oh
Many,
god.
many ingredients
Back when I was in the
for
deli.
sauce.
Doxy the Flow, what up Doxy the Flow? Legend in the chat, how are you doing today? We're watching Phil cook,
Meatballs.
because I hate myself.
We're gonna make.
I've never had a handmade meatball before.
Really?
Big ups to Doxy the
I'm
Flow.
not Italian, remember?
Oh,
We don't do
yeah.
meatballs.
Also, I got sound, so big ups to you.
Like I used to.
There you go.
when I used
That's
to
for
work in
you.
the food services industry, all through high school. And even
There we got a good one here too. You got the Simpsons upper lip here. His side profile is so weird. He's like a cartoon character. Big ups, yeah, big ups to the Flow. Legend,
I used to
music
do all
maker,
this stuff with
music
food.
producer.
Onions always got me, no matter what. And my boss used to come to the back, and he used to say, "Phil,
Oh, did I just watch this? Yeah, I just watched this. How did this? Okay. Oh, because I have. Okay.
Remember?
Oh,
We don't do
yeah.
I'm not going to
meatballs.
do
We
soundboard
potatoes.
then,
handmade
because I just go back.
Yes, handmade potatoes. And more
There we
potatoes.
go. So there's our minced
What are we cooking today? I'm watching the
That garlic
onion.
and that onion.
famous Italian style sauce,
Put that to the side.
which I've never seen.
Let's see how.
And we have some other stuff. We've got some other simple recipes that he'll probably
It's starting to warm up,
fuck
so it
up
hasn't done
anyway.
anything yet. I'm actually going to turn up the heat a little more just to get it initially warm.
We're gonna watch him make sausages as well,
Coat the bottom of the pot.
like a shiny Lego helmet.
Start adding other ingredients
He's got Lego hair. He's like a Lego person.
for the sauce.
Delicious sauce.
But right now,
That's sauce.
that, which is perfect.
Did we see this?
That. We're going to start
Yeah, I think we saw this. All right.
meat.
I'm scared already. At least when Panda's holding the camera, it's less sway, so we don't get sick, so that's good. I don't know why he's using the very small knife for the
I'm
onion.
not going to make my own sausage. I mean, that's ridiculous.
Can't even get an authentic Italian experience. In our own home.
We got some
So,
sassiness from Panda and just got ignored, so that's fine.
it's open because I've never.
There's no way to easily get them open, at least from my experience.
Pigbit, yeah, this is cannibalism, Scottish Gamer.
Knife's not going to do it.
He can't eat his own kind. What is this? And sausage? So that'd be pork also. He can't do this. What is this?
Yep.
What is this madness? Anytime now, Phil.
Tube meat.
I see the sugar here. I see the famous sugar.
They really gotta come up with more appealing packaging.
Well,
It just looks...
normally I would get the one that's in the styrofoam with the
Yeah.
plastic, but they didn't have it.
Yeah, we were limited.
We were limited in our selections of the proper ratio of meat to fat. When you're actually making handmade meatballs, you actually need fatty meat. Because if you get one that's lean,
Fatty
you
meat.
may think, oh, it's healthy.
He's in full Gordon Ramsay mode right now.
Rock hard. And that's not what you want. You want soft, tender meatballs, not rock hard meat.
My grandmother tried making meatballs once. It was the worst thing I had ever tasted in my life.
So how much meat does the rest?
At least this is like more content than what he does now. Like, right now, he doesn't really do anything.
I'm sorry, 1.5 pounds, and this is. Hold on.
But imagine if this was edited.
16, so I'm only going to use half of this. Okay.
Not gotta add salt.
I'm going to rinse off my hand quick.
Oh, my sweetie was all
You gotta
upset
add
that he was worried
herbs
he
and
couldn't get
stuff,
his
or-
Pinto tomatoes. We had to go We usually go to Fred Meyer for our groceries, and we got most of the stuff except for the
Pretty sure that
salt and I think there were two other
the heart's in the way. I can't read
things.
everything.
Safeway, and they had everything we needed, including my sweetie's scent.
Pretty sure that garlic's supposed to go through a garlic press. I guess you can chop it up finally as well.
It's hitting the right temperature.
Oh, that's what it's garlic paste
You know what it
style?
kinda looks like?
Paste style
Kinda
garlic?
looks like little ham cubes.
So what we're gonna want to do,
Only it's fat.
as you can see, look at the
Yeah, the
fat coming
fat.
off of it. See that? Starting to coat the pot.
Ooh.
You want to move it around.
It's kind of hard to get
Bottom's
kind of weird.
completely coated. It's not yet, as you can see. Probably another minute or two, and enough of that fat will start to reduce in there and start.
Yeah, okay.
So not yet.
This video is kind of nothing.
Little spices.
So far, we haven't had much in this video.
Half thing of meat I gotta take out here.
I don't know why this video is in here.
Tight that side, this side. I guess.
Nothing really happened. Just onions and meat. That's pretty much it. Yeah, he sliced the
Obviously
garlic.
half would be about there, right?
About, give or take.
Not like even finely chopped the garlic. He kind of sliced it.
Ew.
Meat.
Yeah, so mature. I guess I could use sounds in with my mouse. Yeah, there you go. Take that. That's a wet bassy snort. There's no snorting actually. I haven't noticed any snorts. No snorts yet. Not this one. There's a lack of snorts and I'm disappointed.
All right, so we're mixing up.
Yeah, the hot emoji is
meat
terrible. Yeah,
all-
it's blocking most of the words. Oh, that's how I stretch it.
Looks like, unfortunately, we may have put a little bit too much.
That's a bit better.
Because it looks a little dry. I think maybe the recipe thought that the
Yeah,
egg
that's
would be
better.
a little bit bigger.
I fixed it.
So I may have to add in one additional egg here because they are looking a little dry.
Yeah, egg makes sense. Some oil, some egg.
The ground
Okay,
beef.
yeah, what's in this? What's in this? In these meatballs? Meatballs aren't hard.
The ground beef.
Thanks for the snort. Yeah, I'll do it again. There you go.
Parmesan and grated Romano cheese. And,
Yeah, there you go. Enjoy.
Deliciousness.
Some eggs, maybe one or two other things. Yeah,
Very
you know what,
basic
honey, we
snort.
need one more egg. We do. This is too dry.
Eggs work. They keep the meat together. Like, you can't screw up meatballs. It's like the most easiest thing to make. What was the powder? Did he say what the powder was?
One more egg. We do. The ground beef,
Yeah.
Italian breadcrumbs, Parmesan and grated Romano cheese, and
Sounds okay so far.
some eggs, maybe one or two.
Do I
other
cook?
things.
I cook.
You know what, honey? We need one
I
more
thought
egg.
I was going to be a chef, so I studied culinary arts. I only did it for a year. But I can cook better than Phil, so screw you, Phil. I know how to cook food. I can't screw up food. I've done meatballs. It's not... Meatballs are good. They're not hard to make. Get some oil in there. Get some eggs in there. So far, the meatballs aren't bad. There's decent stuff in there. Never heard of Parmesan in the meatballs, but
Salt.
that sounds okay.
Smells really good.
Looks way different too. Once it starts to
I do think the
simmer,
garlic's a bit too big.
Or coat the pan, coat the pot. That's exactly what it's supposed to look like. We just gotta be careful. We don't want it to burn. That's why we reduce the heat so much to low.
The garlic looks too big for me. I'd finally chop the garlic. Dice it, maybe.
So we got our extra egg. This should definitely make.
But sometimes when you're lazy, just do... No, just wait. Uh-oh.
Yes,
I'm
I've
scared.
Never made homemade meatballs before.
I don't think Pada made much before.
Yeah, my grandmother did not know how to make meatballs. She tried one time. That was like the worst experience of my life. I will never forget how horrible.
Oh, ho, ho. That's a
I will
classic
never forget
laugh.
How horrible it was. I don't think anyone in my family like even had like.
Let's go back to the laugh.
Second bite.
I would have laughed. Yeah.
That was like the worst.
Jaha, big ups to Jaha.
I will
How you
never
doing,
forget how
Jaha?
horrible horrible it was.
Jahaz in the chat. We're watching Phil cooking because I hate myself and he is really terrible at it. We're doing the meatballs and I've never seen this before. Paper thin like an Italian.
I don't think anyone in my family, like, even
Big ups to the legend.
like, the gall to take a second
Real Mrs. Panda. I think
Alright, so this is almost ready.
he actually legit like Panda.
There you go.
Just trying to make sure that it's evenly
And
distributed, that egg. I don't want
Cat just
Yeah,
wasn't
raw egg
like
in the
Panda
meatball.
to him.
That is, very bad.
He actually liked her.
Okay, so
Big ups, Jahaz. Yeah, exactly. Big ups.
hands it anyway, so I might as well do that.
Big ups to everyone.
Size is completely
Right.
up to you.
There you go.
Okay.
Do you like them super big?
Hopefully you're aware
small,
today.
medium?
This is a chill stream. I'm testing things also, so as you can see, chat is not appearing on my screen, so
Cook through,
that's screwed up.
make it a little bit more of a raw center. And also for making, for example,
So that's my problem there.
the Italian
It's a pita test style.
sandwiches that we're gonna make
Stream.
later today.
Okay, you got
They're
eggs.
small enough so that they fit on the bread. So maybe even a little smaller than that.
Like Elaine keeps teasing me that he's going to add something to it, and I
Yeah,
I'm
I
scared.
don't like giant meatballs. I've been to a few places where they make them huge and it's ugh.
need extra inner drama lately. Yeah, it sucks.
Then again, I'm not much of a meatball person myself.
Let's just chill out. Laugh at Phil.
But
I've got
that's
some
for me to use.
good recipes going on here, so
Well, here we go. This is working out.
I don't know how long this will last, but
Let's check back on that salt.
maybe less than 2 hours. We got Streamlabs. That's working.
Quick.
Got everyone walking carefully. Yeah. I just want to chill, dude. I just want to chill out, relax, hang out a bit.
There we go. Yummy.
I bet Phil burns the meatballs. It's possible.
Alright, so this is gonna be.
He's got to screw up somehow.
Making the meatballs. The next step is actually cooking the meatballs, which will be a little bit.
Scottish Gamer, have you not seen this either?
Back to that one.
Yeah, just have fun. Just chill out. We're all here to mock Phil and call him
Moving our
out. That's
meatballs
it.
to the pot, 'cause the pot has
That's
been
all we have to do.
properly.
With the salt pork and garlic bacon.
Yeah, chill out, play some games. Stick Street Fighter on, Jaha.
We may have just enough room for the amount of meatballs that we made, too.
Nice.
That's not too bad.
So what you do, you
I
toss
just think the
them in.
garlic is too big.
We already increased the heat because we want them to cook.
Increase the
through.
heat.
And what we're gonna do is for about 20 to 25 minutes. So if you could set
Cooking
that for
ASMR.
15 minutes,
I will boot it up for you. We need some Panda ASMR. Making it extra loud.
there you go. We gotta let
It's
these
better than
cook in
Phil's.
here. And what you
But he
do,
eats.
now I'm actually done. I don't need this stuff anymore. Take this off and actually use my hands.
Why are you wearing gloves anyway?
Is we are
In the
going
house?
to rotate the meatballs with tongs. Okay.
Yeah, you got some sizzling. Let him cook.
Yep. As they cook,
He's got everything. He's got all the
make sure
tools.
that they're golden brown. When these are done, you don't want them to look pink at all. You want them to look
Because
golden
if they're pink,
brown.
they're raw.
That's right. But you also don't want them to look dark brown. That means you overcook them.
I don't use pork. I normally use beef.
My grandmother, because they were dark.
So what you're gonna do here is you just
Yeah, it's weird that he
like I
uses
said,
gloves.
20 minutes, to 25 depending. You know, all
At home?
your heat and whatever. This is a medium high, so it looks like it's cooking quickly.
It's like American
Once they're
Psycho shit.
done, then you're gonna make your sauce.
But that is a good
So we
pot.
actually
I'm
have
impressed
20
with that
minutes
pot.
time here before we can
The
actually
pot.
make the sauce. And the sauce is actually made
Sauce.
in the pot. You don't make it outside and toss it in the cook. No, it's all made fresh in the pot, right over the
So you
stove.
take the meatballs out and you put the sauce stuff in.
Yes.
So it's basically like a mostly one pot.
Oh, you can
thing.
cook the meatballs on a pan. That one's too big. That's too big. They're all different sizes. That's huge. That's really small. Yeah, that one's just like 2 meatballs.
Diddly.
What we need to do is figure
I don't mind putting onions in meatballs. That's fine.
You could put them in a bowl or on a plate.
Having raw meat, but you can wash your hands. You just go to the sink and wash them.
The large plate might be. You might have to stack
Not like
it
he's
to
in a
it.
restaurant.
Oh, they're sizzling.
Okay, this is very entertaining. Can we just... I'm going to skip.
Line the plate so it can catch any grease and fat.
Okay, he's taking it
See
out.
that? They're cooking.
Yes, they are.
They are cooking. Of course, you gotta be incredibly careful because
Yeah, they're not really diced onions either.
to destroy
Gotta
the shape of
slice
your
them.
meatball when you're doing it.
Yeah, because if you put too much force,
I think he was drunk. Wasn't he drunk?
squish it. 'Cause it's still in Play-Doh state.
Right.
I feel like
it's
this
not hard
is
yet.
the wrong
Takes a while
sized
to
pot for this.
solidify.
Well, it's solid.
It's a
now,
good,
but
yeah, it's a good sauce pot. If you want to, like, it's more like for soup, I guess.
It's in a
But it's really big.
pliable state.
Like, how much sauce are you making? You just flipped it over. You just threw it.
The technique I'm using.
Yeah, the technique is throwing the meatballs.
See the
You just-
technique I'm using.
Drops it in. It's the wrong kitchenware. It kind of is. He has the tongs. That's about it. And
See the
drop.
technique I'm using.
Yeah, that technique's just throwing
Gently
them.
lift and then release. It'll naturally roll into a new position.
They'll just fall apart if you do that.
That one did not do it.
No.
There we go.
No. Fine commentary from Panda.
So I'm doing this with every meatball.
I cannot wait to try
Right
these
here for the right
meatballs
job. He has
because
so
I've
many
never
tools,
had
but he
either of them
doesn't
for me before.
use them.
I had to wait. My sweetie had to make sure that I was gonna stick around.
Also, this has too many
I would
likes.
not just take his recipe and run
This is like
off.
9 years ago. Like,
So
if you
as
want
they
a
cook,
big
they will
batch of
solidify
sauce, that's
more.
great.
And that's what you want.
But it's
They'll get
also
that-
huge.
that
That's kind of like a ham
crust
pot
that
as
is
well.
needed to hold them together.
Technique he has never made that before. Oh, that's his grandmother was like showing him.
That's all right. Because you're gonna. The thing is.
Look, they all split up now because he just fucked them in. They're all kind of broken apart now.
Onions came out, but that's okay.
That's all right.
You see that there? The big chunks of onion.
Because you're gonna. The thing is.
Maybe I should make
as long
this
as
at some
it's in the
point.
pot, because all that flavor from the
Yeah,
onion,
the onion's still
caramelize
gonna
on the
go
bottom
into
of the
it.
pot, it'll go right into the meatball.
Ah,
It'll still add its delicious flavor. So we got another little.
I wish he did pizza at one
I think
point.
it's gonna be done by then. I think that I made them small enough that. it
He
looks
never
like
did
they'll
pizza
cook
on,
quick. And keep in
camera.
mind, even if they're just slightly under, it doesn't matter because you're gonna put those into the.
Got the heat too high. It's kind of burning.
The sauce is ready to simmer.
Do we know what the temperature
So it
was?
Actually cooks further and further in the sauce over hours of time.
Oh, that's a good pick. That's like classic Phil right there. With the greasy hair.
Over hours of time, so you don't need to worry about.
That's
if
the
they're a
hand
little bit
motion
under.
for cooking
Yes.
meatballs.
Yes.
Okay, he's Italian. He has to do the hand motions.
Yummy.
Yeah, he doesn't know what he's doing with the food, China. He has no idea. Alright,
Back to
what's
the
going on here?
Yep. So we're finishing up the meatballs. Unfortunately, a few of them burnt.
So someone called it in the chat that he was going to burn the meatballs, and they were right. Detractors are always right. I think most of them are burned already.
Because I was chopping veggies, and I didn't have a chance to rotate it.
I think
last
that was
time
Scottish
before
Gamer
now.
in the
They're
chat.
about to be done, so they're actually going to get taken out, and then
Done with
we're gonna
it.
Start making the sauce. Just sucks that a few of them burnt, but that's the way the.
Those are calmly burned.
that's the way
All of
the
them
meatball
do.
Falls apart, I guess. All right.
Wah, wah.
Another good side profile there.
See, just split.
Yep.
Yeah, that's burnt. That's definitely burnt. Everything's he burned everything.
Just split.
Yep. Oh wow.
The deep fried meatballs.
It's
fact,
okay, sweetie.
I'm
I
gonna-
still
Yeah,
love you.
I'm gonna
Scottish
turn it
Gamer,
down to
you're
low heat
right.
right now because it needs to be low heat to start making the sauce.
He burnt them all.
Phew.
And all of these spices are gonna go into the sauce.
Yep.
What's the spices? Red pepper, onion, salt, garlic. oregano. Yeah, because I say oregano, not the other way. Because it's the normal way to say
We
it.
got leaves, we
What
got
fuck?
salts, we got peppers. It's gonna be good.
Yeah, they are definitely burnt. God damn it. Well, hopefully it'll tenderize it a little
Was it
bit.
going to
once
give
the
any
sauce
spoilers?
simmering for several hours. I hope they don't come out like rocks, but...
Was that a spoil? Was that the
I
hints
think that they'll have
with
some
people?
tenderness to them.
Yeah, it might just not be the immediate outside.
Right.
Sometimes you eat
Like
one
my
and
meatballs,
it's
well
that hard
done.
crust,
Black.
The inside soft. What are you doing?
Look, it won't stop.
Hit timer. There you
Yeah, what's the temperature? I can't really see it.
go.
Alright, I'm gonna start taking these
Maybe
out.
I'll do the famous meatballs. Oregano. Yeah, oregano. Oregano. I don't say oregano.
Yeah, you definitely want to get that excess.
It's oregano. That's the right way. Damn it. I'll fight you. Different sizes. That's big. That's too big. That's why they got burnt.
Real homemade meatballs.
You know, meatballs never do look pretty. No matter
These-
how you make them or where
I'm
you
just
get 'em from,
happy
they
that
never
that
do have a
Pada's
pretty
filming.
appearance
Not
about
unless
'em.
they're factory made. Because I've
Ew.
seen factory made meatballs that look perfectly round and you're like, you know that no human touched that.
You know that they put
Uh,
like in a
they
ball
can.
mold and squeeze it. Ugh, gross.
Yeah, these are
You can make
all-
pretty decent round balls. It's not that hard.
Just the outside.
He's just
So,
that
like,
dented.
it says the
These are
recipe,
deep
like I said,
fried. These look like they're deep fried. Yeah, exactly. Darksea, they all look deep fried to me. Just all crispy on the outside.
That's not exact science. It said medium high heat. And I had it on medium high, exactly
Oh my
on
God.
medium high the whole time. And it cooked faster than the recipe calls for.
That's the thing. Everyone's stove works differently too.
Okay, is he going to do the sauce of
That's
this?
gorgeous.
Okay, he is.
Wow. If that's gorgeous,
And
then
it's
so
a lot of
much
oil.
my looks.
It's
This
well
one
done.
fell apart. This is the dud. It
Aw.
fell apart in the pan.
Got the heat to 100%. Was that
Properly.
that
It
high?
cooked through, as you can see.
so
But
it's
that's
not
fine.
raw.
We're still going to toss it in. You know, we're not going to waste it. It's still gonna
That's
toss it. It's
broke.
gonna
Yeah,
be
that's
the-
broken. That's split because he just threw it on the fucking pot.
The sauce more flavor.
So that didn't
Alright,
work
so this is
out.
on low. Now what we actually need to do is start.
Yeah,
to
that was just broken.
So what we're gonna do. Is we're
Now
gonna
into
take
the
these
oil, you're not
little
gonna change it?
tomatoes And we're gonna open them.
Cento brand.
These are.
I think I
Italian
hate this
peeled
now. I kinda
tomatoes.
hate
You
it.
Can't get Italian.
I've gone too
sauce won't
far.
taste right. And that was the problem we had at first. We could not find us Italian peeled tomatoes, and we were nervous. Well, I was
Oh,
nervous.
yeah.
And
You were nervous
we
after
have few more to go, so I
But
don't
that
like this
doesn't count them
anymore.
afterwards,
And
so.
it's not
God
just,
damn it.
It's not just a
This is now an
nationality,
endure.
pride thing. They're
No, they're actually different. Let's see.
Yeah.
Look, well, you can't really see it there.
Yeah.
They're longer. They're longer, and they have a different flavor than regular tomatoes.
yeah, all tomatoes taste different. You wouldn't substitute a beef
So
steak.
now we're taking our
for
food
a-
mill.
Just totally ignoring Panda.
All right. You add the food mill to the pot.
There you go.
Ignored
Now,
Panda.
by the way. You take
About
your
sounds.
tomatoes,
There you go.
You very carefully dump them into the food mill.
Totally ignored. You must be this Italian to understand. Yeah, you have to be Italian style person to know all about tomatoes and
Now you
sauces.
grind the tomatoes.
Big ups,
You know,
Felix.
Catches up, you go back a little bit, and you go forward more, forward more, forward more. Oh, it starts to catch. Go back a little bit. That's how you
You have to be Italian to have one of
strain
these.
tomatoes. Now what I'm going to need to do is grab a fork.
Or you could just cook it for a while and it will just break up.
To push the chunks down in front of the actual
In front of the actual milling.
milling.
Like the longer you cook it, the more
You're
soft it will
rotating
get.
a blade in there. There you go. That's a great angle, sort of.
I don't know if it's for beasts.
You just do that until.
I think there's one for sauces. That might be a
You're not gonna
sauce
get all
one.
of it through. Some
Yeah.
of the skins and stuff aren't going to go
Yeah, the
through.
skins are very.
Did he say what it was? Let's go back. But if I go back, then
Pot.
there's be longer.
Now.
It's on low now by food mill. longer and they have a different flavor than regular tomatoes.
Yeah, all tomatoes.
I would see
is
if he
just
says
different.
it.
You wouldn't substitute a beef steak.
Now we're taking our
for
food
a-
mill.
Food mill.
For a cherry tomato.
So,
Alright? You add the food,
I guess you could use it for tomatoes.
keep the can.
But he's calling it a food mill.
Alright? And now you grind the tomatoes. See what I'm doing?
So that's
Back up,
confirmed.
Go back a little bit, and you go forward more, forward more, forward more. Oh, it starts to catch. Go back a little bit. That's how you hand.
Yeah, I don't
strain
care. Let's move on. Alright.
to push the chunks down in front of the actual.
In front
You
of
also
the
don't need to
milling.
use this.
Yeah, because
to
it's
get
got
milled.
the. You're rotating a blade in there. There you go. That's
Don't
what
need
we're
it.
doing, Sort of.
There's also just a hand blender you can use.
You just do that until it's almost all completely pushed through.
Yep, you're not gonna get all of it through.
Yeah.
Some of
You know, the
skins
big
and
chunks,
stuff aren't
you
gonna
like-
Yeah,
go
the
through.
skins are very.
Doxy likes his chunks thick with 2 C's.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Try to mush it up a little bit.
But you can just put them in the pot and have it cook. The pot is way too big.
No
It's
idea
way
what
too
that is
big.
in the metric system. A lot of people who I know who are probably.
Hey, that was a goat laugh from Panda. No. Where is it? We heard a panda goat laugh. I never heard that.
I have no idea what that is in the metric system. A
No.
lot of people
No.
I know who are probably interested.
Yeah, over.
So
That's
we
very
got
goat laugh
28-ounce
from
cans,
a
so we're
panda.
gonna do 2.5 cans
No.
of this.
I know Cat
So
does a
there you
goat
go.
laugh too.
A can of Cento tomatoes, 2.5.
Does he only date women that have goat laughs?
If you have the
Is that the
28-ounce
thing? Is that
cans,
his
there are bigger
king?
Cans, but not in this area.
Yeah, they.
You're pushing the thing
You never use all of these. They look very clean.
There you go. Haha.
That looks very clean. That looks brand new. Probably just bought them for this
Now, one
sauce.
thing you can do, and this is totally up to you. As you can see,
Totally up to you.
chunks of skin and everything. If you like chunkier sauce, after you're milling
Like
this, if
Doxy.
you can't get it to mill through, you can
He
just
likes
put it
things
right into the
chunky.
sauce afterwards, and that's
For a
totally
more
your choice.
rustic country taste to it.
Right, if you're not looking just for liquidy, but you're looking for.
Yeah, it's a preference for some people. What's your
Or you just get a hand blender,
I like a mix.
which is
But I'll
easier.
probably put some of this in there, but not all of it.
Yeah. Yeah, I like when it's chunkier too. I mean, it depends on what pasta and other things I'd be having with. I think.
Oh my God, I don't care.
I want it chunkier, but sometimes you just want it smooth.
You see the juices and stuff that are coming out of the bottom as I do
Just
this?
use
See that?
Ooh,
a hand blender.
That's the hand ground tomato.
Oh God, I don't care. Okay, I want to see when he's putting
The
stuff
good old
in.
Traditions of food milling your tomatoes.
Like, why is this pot
Finally got
so
everything
big?
squished down.
Seems to me you could put them in a food, yeah, processor or those hand processors. Let it cook, get it all soft.
Okay, so now we're pretty much
Blend
at the end.
them.
The more I mill, I'm not going to get that much left.
No.
This is a lot of extra effort that he doesn't need to do.
I'll put a little bit, not too much, a little bit, right?
There you go.
Just to get it in, some chunks in there. You'll get some tomato chunks in your sauce.
I like tomato chunks.
Or you get a hand blender.
Not going to put all of it. 'cause
Make
that would
it like
overload it. It would
a
be
sauce.
Way too chunky, especially keep in mind we're doing 2 more cans.
It looks
Another
like
can
chunks
of
in his sauce. It's not really a sauce if there's chunks in it.
Now I believe you're supposed to clean this up. Hold on.
I don't understand. Is this a thing?
Fill the empty can.
Are chunky sauces a thing?
Pour it through the food mill and turn it to try to clean up. Use a paper towel to clean up the leftovers and do the same thing with the other 2 cans. So, hot water.
And these
Like,
are instructions
if it's a chunky
provided
sauce,
by
isn't that
provided us with
a
things
soup?
like the food mill and stuff that we don't have. The proper sauce equipment.
I'm really annoyed that my chat's not popping up on screen. Yeah, it's more of a stew.
Because your mom is the Italian one.
Sauce stew. And a lot of water.
Italian and Polish?
He's more Polish than Italian. But he'd rather be Italian. Sometimes he's Polish, sometimes he's Italian. Did he record it like recently?
From in Italy.
It might be.
Yeah, that's a lot of water too.
Do you know if it's north or south?
You said it has the oil in pot.
F-O-G-G-I-A.
In a
I think
pot.
That's what it was.
We'll have to ask your parents someday. Well, your mom. Your dad wouldn't know.
You can have very small chunks,
Alright,
but
so that's
this
it here.
is
I'm
like
gonna do two more
clubs.
cans. I don't really need to see that, but that's what we're gonna be doing.
Yeah, before sauce. I never see this sauce with a bit
Alright,
of.
so we strained, well, we milled all
Chunks
of
in
our
it.
real Italian tomatoes, and now what we're doing is we're adding 3
More
cans of
Italian than
tomato
Phil.
paste
To thicken it up.
to thicken the sauce. Yes, that is
Because
correct.
just
Those tomatoes are actually Italian.
That's right.
See, I know something about sauce.
That pot is,
We're
yeah,
using
way
Hunt
too
seafood
big
because that's all
for
they have at our local
the
store.
amount he's making.
The one you would normally use
And that's
for
very watery.
chicken.
No, I believe it was called Contadina. Was the one from.
Fancy Italian.
Oh, that's
basic,
it would
right?
boil up,
We don't have it out
but
here. It's not out here at all.
I think you use too much water.
Remember, West Coast doesn't exactly have a high Italian population.
Authentic paste, authentic Italian paste. That's a lot of paste. Well, yeah, he has a big pot, so I guess.
Well, I guess they probably do in some areas, depending on where you are.
Also, he does leftovers,
Sounds like
which is last one, the leftovers. For some reason. But I do like to make a batch of sauce and just keep it for the week. You can do a lot with
I
it.
think this will be interesting to try to get this to work.
You use a pasta beats and stuff.
Alright.
I just keep them simple. That's not even on. It's not even boiling yet. Oh, I wonder who's gonna wash all of this shit. I bet Pat is gonna wash all this shit.
That's fine.
What I do is I wash as I go along. So when I'm done with the pot, I wash
You're
it.
supposed to pour it between the two.
So when I'm finished, I don't have anything else to wash.
Stuck in there.
Pro tip.
Makes sense that the hot water would loosen it.
And you adding more water to it because you already had too much
We're supposed
water
to use
anyway.
All 3 cans.
It's just so messy here. I hate it.
To get the most out of your canned tomato paste.
Huggy, I need you to film, Huggy, and then you're gonna have to wash after me. Thanks, Huggy.
Sauce.
Yeah, wash as you go. Yeah, that's so much better. That's the way to do it.
This one.
But you know she's gotta wash it. Wash the pots, Huggy.
Just add all the ingredients to the sauce that you just toss right in. You're
The
done.
onions and garlic.
All kinds.
This is an endearer.
And the spices.
Why is this one so long? It's not even that long, but it feels long.
Does smell good already, and we haven't even added spices.
It smells like
A
tomato.
little different from the traditional recipe. We're adding pepper this
We're
time.
gonna add a few things that's a little different from the traditional recipe.
What is editing?
I've never had like a
Help.
Well, this isn't
Help
technically
me.
just a pasta sauce, but I don't recall having a sauce that has red pepper. But it
How
might
much,
have been smaller.
like how much water? It's a lot of fucking water.
See how this will come out. Because I have never had. Well, at least it's been advertised homemade.
Come on. I'm totally ignoring Panda as usual. So, Panda. There you go. Sorry, Panda.
There you go.
And one more.
He just ignores Panda. That's like 10 meals worth of. Yeah, that's like whole. Over a
And
week?
that's a nice red color.
Way too much water. I agree. I could care. Too much water. He's gonna have to heat it up like high and stir it.
Save it for a month.
For that to go down. You know he's not gonna do that.
And I don't know if other things that require that sauce.
Are you adding more water? Why?
Chicken parm, veal
Yeah,
parm,
well,
any kind of an.
This is way too much water.
I was into chicken parm, but I know you.
No, you wouldn't do
love
this
the
for Cat.
different parms. No,
He doesn't like cat. He likes Panda.
All right, so now
He wouldn't even get medicine for cat.
the.
Do you really think he would actually just cook for her?
Move on to the things that are gonna make the sauce unique. Okay.
the spices
Cat's downstairs sick right now.
Yes, but first we gotta try to dilute.
Yeah, that's not gonna mix too much fat and water.
Stuck
Yeah,
at
it's
the
all-
bottom right now. Stir it up.
The
with
oil was
hot
still there.
spoon. And you
Yeah,
see
that's
how
just
red
water.
got thicker when I started doing that because the paste is
Thicker.
now diluted.
No, it
See the
didn't.
paste there. You gotta dilute it with the slotted spoon.
It's not thick. It's literally water.
There's some technique involved in making
Needs more
this.
salt. Salt flavor.
That spoon.
This is more watery than actual sauce,
That's good.
and it's not even bubbling, so it's not even
Plastic spoon.
high enough
That
for it to
does not
cook.
destroy the edges of your pot.
It's more like a
You buy-
tomato
everything
soup.
buys non-stick, unless you buy something that looks
And
like
sauce.
stainless steel on the inside.
Hey, that's cool. What does the sugar do? Adds the sweetness.
That's preserving.
It's this video where he adds the whole bag of sugar. I think so.
After a while, if it gets too scratched
And
up,
according to Elaine, yes.
Alright, we're almost done here.
Big ups. Welcome to the chat.
And we're
This
gonna
isn't a
add all
deer.
the
I am
to finish it off and start it simmering.
kind of triggered right now.
So,
I want to see how much sugar he adds. I'm going to get this blind too because I've never seen
alright,
this.
so the final stirring. All done, right? Look at that. See that?
It's
A little
lumpy.
chunkiness to it. It's
No.
It's rich.
It's not even mixed properly.
You got all
Do you
kinds of
like your
pieces of
sauce
tomato and
dented?
stuff in there.
I do.
love tomatoes.
And keep in mind, as this simmers, it'll
It's like a
activate
very watery tomato
all
soup.
those little pieces of tomato that are in there.
And it'll reduce the liquidy aspects of
Yeah,
it.
that's what it is. It's more like a soup than a sauce.
So, now what we're going to do, we're going to add all of these seasonings.
Hey, big ups, Demented.
Starting
Welcome.
with oregano.
We're doing a jar of Phil's cooking, so enjoy.
25 shakes.
I'm scared. You can just do spoons. Teaspoons. Wow.
I like
What's that, 25 shakes? Let's go back. I mean, oh, he's doing it too fast, so. Yeah, fuck that. I'm not gonna get all that.
I like oregano.
Oregano.
Garlic salt.
Oregano, damn it.
Shakes, yes.
Now we have both garlic and onion salt, so
Yeah,
I'm
okay.
actually going to do 4 shakes.
Also, the powder's kind of thicken it up, so
Onion salt.
that could help, maybe.
4 shakes or 2?
1, 2, 3 shakes.
Oh, only 3.
Red pepper.
But he should be
not in
adding
the original recipe,
the
but I
flavor
want
later
a
on as
little
well.
bit of kick the sauce. So I'm going to give it
Need a
1,
kick, like
2,
Panda.
3, 4, 5 shakes.
It has a consistency of sewage
Hot, and it's
or
very
soup
rich, chips
as well. I compared it to soup.
The recipe calls that you can add a bay leaf.
It's
if you
too
want. I'm
watery.
gonna Add 2 bay leaves.
It's not even high enough either.
That's what I used when I made the brine for our barbecue chicken.
Baileys and
4.
Baileys. I was going to say Baileys. That's bay leaves
1.
in a sauce. That's more like a curry.
Ooh.
But now curd Phil would add Baileys
I'm gonna add
to
4
Okay.
the sauce,
bay
I
leaves
think.
for the whole
Because
thing.
he's an alcoholic. Also, that sounds disgusting.
Now you can really start to smell the spices.
Oh my
Try
God,
tomato
I love
juice.
Cooking.
Oregano and cilantro.
That'd be good for his
One
gout.
change I made. Last time I made this, the
Or the
recipe
acid.
called for a cup of sugar.
Great camera.
Put a cup
It's
of sugar
better than
in there,
Phil.
And I thought that it was too sweet.
Oh, here we go.
When I
Here we
tasted
go.
the sauce, I was like, why does it taste so sweet? Doesn't my mom's sauce doesn't taste that sweet? So
Let's get ready.
I am not going to put that much.
Maybe half of it or 3/4.
Okay, not that much. Fine.
Get the fucking box open. There we go.
I would do like 1 teaspoon. 1 to 2. You don't need that much.
That's just under 3/4 of a cup. That's what I'm going to put in there.
Okay.
And I got sugar all over the countertop.
Does he add
I'll
more?
take care of that.
What does the sugar do? It's the sweetness.
Now, what does the sugar do in the sauce?
Hey, she said.
Yes, as a contrast, if you don't, it's all going to be tartness, and you won't have any.
She said the thing.
From tomatoes.
Right,
And then spice.
tart and it's acid and nothing else.
Tomatoes
All right.
are very acidy,
Now we gotta stir all that in, and then we add our final.
so adding the sugar will
So let me get this
balance that out.
again.
Does he add more sugar? You don't have to add the sugar,
It smells so good.
but sometimes you can't.
Oh, I love
Authentic sugar sauce, the best sauce. It's like a Subway sauce.
You know, when I was growing up, we never had oregano in the house. Never.
No oregano in
Nope.
the house.
Isn't she Latina style?
It's not a spice we traditionally used. Keep in mind, every
Isn't oregano
country use different
oregano
for most of their meals.
also in
It's more common in
wherever she's from?
Than, you know, my family.
Latina style herb?
We used a lot of dill.
Tablespoon of sugar reduces the acidity of the
Onion
tomatoes.
and garlic,
Yeah.
both.
You don't need to add that much. This is like a barbecue sauce. Hey, big fat Rays. Welcome, dude. Look at those chugs. Jesus.
Onion and garlic, both chopped up.
Yeah, look at the size of those chugs. They barely even... They're all different sizes, too. Yeah, a teaspoon. A bit of salt as well. Pretty much whole garlics there. Not even diced.
And then stir it up.
I don't like this at all. I hate it.
And then you stir it, and then you're done. Let me just double check. I'm almost positive that's it. Yes.
Oh yeah, the meat.
I hate this. So thanks.
The meatballs.
It's my idea, but, you know.
Doink. Oh, they float.
They float. Like actual balls.
And
That one didn't.
guess what else we're gonna add?
Yeah, they don't float, Panda.
Italian sausage.
Oh, Panda loves the Italian sausage. It's not even boiling.
Sausage. I have had many varieties of both Italian.
It's not even set on high or whatever. It's just there. I hate this. This sucks.
I really am.
Oh, it's okay.
I shouldn't have.
He started his cooking backwards. He kind of has. He does everything backwards. He somehow screwed up sauce.
Yeah, you don't know what temperature.
I make barbecue sauce too. I like do barbecue
Leave them out
sauce.
for next time.
But this...
And it could just be the outside's not so.
That's
good.
not even...
It's
There's,
vegan.
it's not boiling. It's not sizzling. Is this turned off?
Look at that.
It's not even on. What does the onion do? It adds to crying. It makes you cry more. What does the sound clip? What does the sugar do?
You're supposed to pre-cook it any at all.
You probably are a little, but.
You know.
It's iconic, I'd say. What does the sugar
Make
do?
the sausage another day, and then we'll put the sauce with it.
The sauce is not even... Yeah, it's not even on.
Sausage and peppers or something.
I like sausage and peppers.
All right, so now we gotta lower the heat.
I like
Lower everything
sausage.
in. Okay. Lower it to about.
Dude, lower the heat. It's not even on. You turn it up, make it sizzle. Then you turn it down. I hate you.
There. Just to simmer all day. Low
This
setting.
sucks. I hate it.
And then you come back and stir it every.
Okay, there's a bit of steam.
Look
But
at
you
all
turn
this
it up, but then let the water...
It does look
evaporate.
a little chunky so far, but not too chunky.
This gasp into I love
I'm
sausage.
not good at chopping onions. I'm not. I can't.
We can make a
small.
soundbite from
I'm
that.
not a professional chef. So.
Yeah, no shit,
The
Sherlock.
thing is, what we're seeing now is going to cook over the course of 4.5 hours.
It's
and you will
first
not
time
see
I
the
ever
chunks.
cooked.
They're all going to caramelize. They're going to be the clear kind of onion, and they're going to be reddish, and you're not
Help
going to really
me.
taste them that much.
We got
It does add a bit of flavor.
the meatballs next and leftovers. And some other bonuses, so
It's not a substitute for onion.
good luck there.
All right. So now,
Okay. Sounds good to me.
right?
But you should turn it up
Set the
higher.
timer.
That's like... Oh, they're all different numbers. I don't understand. Oh well.
Time up.
You know what?
We'll set it for 22 minutes for now.
Yeah, there you go.
And what you do is you wait about every 20 to 25 minutes. You come in here, You stir it with a wooden spoon, or you could use that slotted spoon too. But we'll
There's the one spoon that was introduced earlier.
Anything other than authentic Italian experience.
That's a brand new spoon too.
And that's it. You just let it simmer all day, right? Right now it's 12:30. Well, that's actually wrong. It was 20.
Yeah, that was
Okay, yeah, that sounds
So,
decent.
you know, it's gonna cook for about 4 to 4.5 hours.
Those meatballs were already put. Yeah, he put them. He dropped them into the pot,
And at that point,
and they
you can use
broke.
for anything. Like I said, pasta,
So
meat dishes. You can make a. We were gonna do meatballs.
he screwed that up already.
We're going to now because
You can just
meatballs
do them on the
are already
pan,
cooked. I don't know how they're gonna
or
taste.
into the actual sauce when it's like
Once it's simmered, we'll then
cooking away.
Well, we got that sausage and we got that pasta, just in case as a backup. We got 2 options.
So there you have it. That is the
Yes,
basic
depression.
premise of how to
He's
do it.
probably drunk too at this point.
Today to do for work, I'm going to be coming back down.
Don't think he could do.
Half an hour or so.
And I'll
The
be
GWET
coming down
fucked.
too, I'm sure, to stir
check
when
out
you're
the sauce.
when you're
Stir it.
There you go.
Whatever, you know, and
I made it so he has a shotgun and he shoots it.
complicated. It's a lot
Uh.
of steps.
But this is not an exact recipe. Every recipe is different.
Yeah, anyone can make it. There's tons of ways.
Yeah, it's not that hard to make sauce, but he's somehow made it difficult.
Personal
Family's
preference.
traditional style of how to do it.
Style, we got a style. We got our first style of the day. Style.
Sauce. It's just, this is the
So it's more
my
personal
family's
preference.
traditional style of how to
Traditional
do it.
style.
And with a few touches, like I said, a few changes.
Red pepper flakes and stuff and less sugar.
Based off of the last time that I made it, when it tasted too overwhelmingly sweet.
It's a trial and error recipe, pretty much.
Right.
She's sweet, maybe because there's so much sugar and shit in it.
If you like it, make it like that again next time. If not, we tweak it some more, you know? Mm-hmm. I'm sure it won't be horrible. It's just that you have personal tastes.
At least you're confident it won't be horrible.
Okay, this is nearly finished. Like fuck.
It's gonna be decent.
Traditional style. Yeah, that's a new one. I haven't heard that one before.
And all the ingredients and shit in there, of course it's gonna be good.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Already done. Good.
alright, that is it for
She does that a
my
lot.
traditional
Italian sauce.
family recipe Italian sauce. It's gonna simmer in there now.
Italian style sauce.
See it in 4 to 4.5 hours.
Yes, we will.
Mm.
All right.
Alright, here we are. Here's the
So we
tasting.
finally have a result, something that I have cooked, ladies and gentlemen. That is right. And the result of my long
For your panda sips out there.
a pot of sauce and meat. We
And for
have
yeah, why is
homemade
bay leaves in
meatball subs,
a sauce like
which
that?
Leanna is about to dig into. Now the meatballs themselves, unfortunately, got
Like, they look decent.
singed on the outside. But
Yeah,
when
you
we
burned
actually
them,
put it
idiot.
In here, the meat looked perfectly cooked.
Oh, he has two. Does Panda have one?
Ladies and gentlemen, my homemade meatball subs. What do you think?
Yeah, why do I have gout?
Sexual.
No, ladies and
Why
gentlemen.
do I have gout? That's why. That's why you have gout. That's a lot of food, too.
Meatball subs. What do you think?
It is the most
Well, that worked for one hot dog.
I've ever had.
It's essentially a hot dog.
Mostly because I've
Sexual.
never had one before. But
You never had a meatball sub? Wow.
I do like a
Oh,
meatball
that's
sub.
Italian.
I guess that's true.
Italian style
So
meatball.
yeah, well, I did. You know, you take the meatballs out.
Unfortunately,
the sub, and
this is Panda's first meatball sub, so
they're already covered in
That's-
sauce from simmering.
it's
all
kinda
day.
sad.
A little bit more sauce. You sprinkle mozzarella cheese. And,
And I'm a
actually
fat
sprinkled
fuck, so I have
seasonings
two.
on top, as you can see. 2 homemade meatball subs
Two?
for dinner. Leanna's having one. If she's hungry enough, she'll have a second. We'll have to see. So
If it's good enough.
Like it? Great, and that is the fruit of 4.5 hours of hard labor, but it's
you didn't even show us the sauce. What it looks like, idiot.
all right, everyone. So what I want to show you
I
is
feel
the final product and just how much
robbed.
sauce you can make with that one pot.
Toxic J, cheers, big ups,
So right
dude.
here in the fridge, we've
We're
got
going
two
through
of these
Phil
containers.
cooking.
I'll show you, pull it out here.
Healthy, home cooked meals,
Two of
yes.
these containers is
Back in the
full
day
of
when
sauce.
he
It's heavy.
used to
This is enough
cook.
for one meal each, pretty much.
Hope you well,
What we
dude.
did is we
Welcome.
separated them up. Some of them have meatballs in them, and some of them don't. Okay, some of them are just sauce. So,
Okay.
for example,
You could have
here's
just
what
taken the
we have
meatballs
pasta. What
out.
Pasta we have. I like the meatballs, so I'll have it with it. Leanna might not want the meatballs, so she just gets. the
That's
plain
vegetarian
sauce.
style.
You can keep 2 of these in the fridge, and they last about a week.
Well, not really, because he cooked it in
Of course.
the
Is
sauce.
we are freezing.
That's a
Where
big
is it? We're freezing
fridge
4
too.
more. And yes,
That's
they're all
huge.
full to the top. 2 more have meatballs in it. 2
That's a
more
hefty
don't.
fridge.
Half and half.
So there you have it. That's pretty much.
Is this the condo? Or is this the new? Is this the current house? Which house is this? This is 9 years ago. Is this the Kando?
Six meals.
Let me know.
Plus the
I'm not
two
too
that we
sure.
had today, so really it's about 8 meals overall.
You use basic hot dog, yeah. Hot dog buns.
And we just
At least use like French style
More in
rolls.
the fridge, which is kind of funny. It's perfect that these things fit there. So
There'll be some Saturday morning cartoon style pick-watch clips.
make pasta later this week.
Well, hopefully I can do more streaming and maybe not screw up
We've got
my whole stream. As you can see, the chat is not appearing. Okay, this isn't rented. This is the current house. Okay. We're in current the Snow Fort. So he has this big ass fridge. That's really fancy fridge. The current Snow Fort location.
You chop them up with it. You got plenty of sauce, and that is the cool thing about making a pot of sauce. It's not just
Which is crazy. We rarely see the Snow Fort.
long time, even though it's a lot of work. As you can see, we finally cleaned up.
Like that's a good kitchen too.
You get a ton
Yeah,
of meals
this
out
is where that was the noodles. Noodles were in the Snow Fort.
You get a ton of meals out of it.
Snow
so it's
Fort,
definitely
baby.
worth it.
Which is
And-
one
Alright.
of the meals I've been making. Those are one.
Yeah, I guess Paddy washed them too.
Right.
Which we
Wash the
don't.
pots.
So, yeah, that moving forward, we're probably going to end up doing that at least once a month. Maybe every 3 weeks, we'll have to see.
Yeah, depending.
And the best time to do it is on Sunday when I'm playing Street Fighter, and you have the
Oh,
little
very
intervals of
important.
time where you can come down and stir the sauce and get right back to the work. So,
We could even maybe do.
I'd love to see it there and now photo. Yeah, me. Oh,
Ahead of time.
no,
that's like the golden ticket is
we shall see what happens with this.
how the Snow Fort looks now.
Thanks everyone for joining us for the family recipe.
'Cause he does not film anything in it.
Sauce. Hope that you enjoyed it. If you learned anything, you think you may try it out yourself, keep in mind it's not an exact science, which is why a lot of the times we didn't even give you the exact measurements. You can do it yourself to your own.
Kind of is a science because things work
What's up, everyone? It's DSP.
together and
This is
they
an
don't work together.
unprecedented moment. I'm actually doing.
Way too much kitchen for someone DoorDashers. Yeah, it's such a waste now. He used to cook. We have a playlist here of some food that Phil is cooking. So, okay. Here we go. Here's the start one. This must be in the condo. I picked food of that's pretty much something easy that he can make, and hopefully he doesn't fuck it up, but he probably will. So this shouldn't take too long. There's a few videos left. So here we go. This is bacon and egg cheese sandwich. So how can he screw this up?
Something that some people have asked for, probably just joking around, but I find myself doing it. It is the morning of the release of the Mass Effect 2 DLC, The Shadow.
Is this the bacon grease toilet? I'm not entirely sure. Also, I can't mod people. I don't know how. I think I'm gonna go into the actual stream.
Broker, as well as the new game Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Dimensions. I am in turbo mode because if you can see over there on my TV, the DLC for Mass Effect 2 is downloading. It just became available at 7 a.m. On the East Coast of the United States. I'm downloading it and I am fucking starving. I was up all night playing a couple other games, and I am starving. So I got everything going here. What am I gonna do?
Okay, it's a toilet grease in. Oh. Okay, it's in this one.
Up a couple of.
Here comes on the toilet grease, I
express
guess.
mode, bacon, egg, and cheese sandwiches, which include 6 pieces of white bread.
That's a lot for one
Bacon,
person.
Obviously, this is hardwood smoked bacon.
Why do I have gout?
Eggs, these are jumbo-sized white eggs. 2 frying pans. I have them both on the stove.
This one's a
right
classic,
now
good.
At just above medium strength temperature. Obviously, you must put on your.
This must be
fan
the
on top of your
Kando.
stove whenever you're frying anything.
With
Don't
the
turn
wooden
that off because I learned the hard way. As soon as I
cupboards
moved
and
in
stuff.
here, all the alarms went off, all the fire alarms, and it wasn't too pretty. So, what am I gonna do? We're talking 1 jumbo
And I
egg,
knocked off the fire alarm.
slices of bacon per sandwich, obviously 2 pieces of bread, and
I bet he's drunk right now, too.
Also prepared. First thing you want to do, either butter your pans or spray them down. I
Uh,
don't have time to melt fucking butter. I'm in a hurry. I'm a gamer, so I spray my.
I'm a gamer, dude. I don't have time for butter.
Pan. I use natural
It doesn't
shit,
take that
no
long. Just heat it up.
oil. You can use the other
Just
stuff.
put it on the pan.
Doesn't really matter, but Alright,
I'm a gamer,
so
dude.
shit, get the cap back down, get that shit out of the way. First thing you want to do when you're multitasking, as your pans are heating up, alright, cool. The toaster's plugged in, let's get these bread toasting.
Okay, sounds okay so far.
Wow. Let's get that to toast.
I don't know why you have two
Alright,
pans. I'd up getting dizzy.
you gotta wait for you don't want to throw stuff on a cold pan. You want to wait for it to be at least warm, lukewarm. I'm warming it up right now. This is starting to feel pretty good, but honestly, the other day I fried some bacon. I threw it on there too early, and it took a long-ass time to cook. Oh, yeah, when you're frying bacon, the key, put it on a plate.
What's this tip?
Coated with
It's bacon tip. Let's go. Let's hear it.
paper towels. As soon as you slam the bacon down on there, when it's done, it's going to have a shitload of grease on it. You want it to absorb the grease. You don't want that grease to be all over the fucking place. The tools of the trade.
I wonder where the grease goes.
You need these guys. Tongs,
Oil in the
flip
air.
bacon. You need to grab it from the
Air,
end and flip it
oil in the
over when it's
aerosol.
ready. Obviously,
It's the
you need a
Italian way.
spatula.
Yeah, no
You should be
butter?
able to flip your eggs.
Come on.
Don't be an asshole. Don't try to flip your
By the time he's talking, the butter would melt also, so.
eggs with things or a spatula like a spoon. I've seen people try it with a fork. It doesn't work. You look stupid. All right. So it's starting to warm up now. I think we're gonna put the bacon down. Obviously, depending on what kind of bacon you have.
Yeah, okay.
different cooking times apply.
He has like
This
pretty
is a
fancy bacon
particularly
too.
fatty batch of bacon, which I'm kind of pissed off about because I didn't know that.
He didn't want the fatty bacon. Now he's working out, dude.
Ugh. Ugh. That is really fatty bacon. Holy shit.
One pound for the eggs. Yeah. One pound for the eggs, one pound for the bacon.
Actually, 'cause I just had
We can take the bacon
center cut
off.
Bacon. Center cut almost has no fat on it.
Also,
whatsoever.
he's just one person. Why does he have
This is
that
the
much
complete opposite. This is super fatty bacon right now.
sandwiches?
Ugh. I'm gonna
Hey,
do
nothing
3
wrong with fatty
sandwiches,
bacon, dude.
Which means I probably want 2 to 3 pieces of bacon per sandwich. Being that this bacon is gigantic, I'll probably only try.
Also, yeah, I need to
bacon per sandwich. So
fix
6.
Streamlabs.
That's the biggest pan I have, which is why I'm putting the bacon in it.
Another things I need to fix in
This
this.
is long bacon. I'm gonna need the maximum cooking space. Now I'm really pissed because 2 pieces of bacon just
Need to
stuck
fix the
together.
chat
It's like the
on
death wish.
screen.
You can never get
On
2 pieces of bacon to
Streamlabs.
separate with one fucking hand.
Oh, you fry your eggs in the bacon grease. Yeah, afterwards. We have this weird splitter pan. Like, what's the point?
Camera. Oh wait, I almost got it. I got it. Good shit.
I guess that's for sausages and bacon.
So it's gonna be cooked bacon. It's just not gonna be pretty bacon.
Also, he's
because
cooking
of
for
what's
one
going
person
on.
here.
The bacon is sticking together. There's one here. Blow.
That's what good bacon do. It does.
Put it into position in the pan so that obviously.
I gotta
bacon
cook all the
barely
bacon
touches
because I'm
the
a
edges.
fat ass.
Let me move this one a little bit with the tongs so I don't burn my fucking hands off. I have room now for one more piece.
I also bet he's drunk too. This is like, I guess 11 o'clock at night kind of meal.
Our bacon is sizzling, which is
Right,
good.
okay, that sounds
So our raw
fine.
bacon, we'll get the fuck out of the way.
You can't screw this
How do you
up.
store raw bacon? You put it in a freezer bag and you put it back in your goddamn freezer. Don't try to refrigerate it because it will go bad unless you're gonna cook it the next day. First batch of.
Or you just
bread
cook the
is
whole
good.
thing. And then put it in the
Next
fridge.
batch, toast it. Now the toughest part is cracking the egg.
I like that he says that, but then he just puts it on the microwave, so.
I'm gonna put the camera down for a second and throw the eggs into
What is a
the frying
tripod?
pan here because I'm gonna make a fucking huge mess.
This is very curated, high quality content.
I can guarantee that I will make a huge mess with these eggs if I don't do this.
The dog is staring at me.
By now this pan is scorching hot.
He is accountable. He's eating his own kind again.
I fucked up already. Damn. Come on.
You see this one pan? And swap it.
Third egg is going now.
Yeah, okay. I can't see shit because I'm looking at a wall.
Crack an egg. You slam it once against something.
Yeah, but I can't see because I'm just staring at. I'm literally staring at a wall.
And it works. It's very effective. You slam it once, you slam it.
Yeah, but
Wow.
I can't
You do it
see.
gently,
This is
you do it enough
useless.
force that you know it's gonna fucking crack.
You can turn it towards the. Yeah, there you go.
My eggs, 3 eggs in the pan.
Quite a lot of eggs.
I love runny eggs. I do. I love runny eggs. So when I cook eggs,
Oh no, is he gonna mess up the eggs?
I usually cook them
I move them out of the way.
It's got the best number up,
First of all,
I
don't
swear.
want them amalgamating into one big egg.
Yep.
There we go. Oh, my
That looks like a drunk man cooking eggs to me.
I'm gonna let this fry.
I don't know about you.
It got out of hand. There we go. You wanna put
It looks like a drunk fry.
Alright, my toast popped. Get that toast out of there. Last
Barely
toast
toasted.
Now going in. Bam, bam.
Doesn't even look toasted at all.
I have a really shitty toaster, by the way, so.
And I'm drunk.
If your toaster
Work,
actually
toaster.
works, you probably won't have these problems.
You get a new one.
My fucking toaster just does not.
My
want to
toaster
work.
is bugged, dude. The imports have dropped.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, he's
My
butchering
third
those
fucking
eggs.
sandwich- Oh, there we go. I finally got to stay.
Those
down.
poor
Holy
eggs.
shit. Alright, so our bacon is looking horrible. Pretty much because I had to pull it with one fucking hand.
The eggs are broken, man.
But what are you gonna do? It is what it is.
I like that the
Fine.
toaster was broken.
It's cooking.
He probably hate it when he was drunk. At some point, he's drunk now.
It's all good. This bacon's almost ready to flip, but we'll leave it sit there for a second. These eggs we are gonna flip soon. They're
No,
almost
don't
ready
flip
to
the
See,
eggs.
they're solid now.
Flipped
See, this
eggs
is
are
how you know when to
overrated.
Flip your eggs when they're solid.
Are they
yolk is
solid?
Still bright yellow, but they look like there's no more liquid on the top. That's when you flip them. So I'm gonna flip these now.
Some salad style eggs.
Oops.
Great.
That was a very sloppy flip.
He's a fake. Oh, he's already broken too. And he broke
the
it.
Yolk on that one. That was a massive failure. Probably
You killed the yolk,
one
dude.
Fucking hand.
Yeah, because he's drunk.
There we go. That was a clean flip. That's how you do it. And you immediately, if you're gonna
Chuck
put
you 3
cheese on
times.
your eggs, you gotta put it on right away. As soon as you flip an egg, put the cheese on. So I'm getting the cheese ready here. It's stuck to my fucking hand. So that
You can't
doesn't
even
help.
use the toaster. No, you can't. It's broken.
Throw that fucking cheese right on top. Sorry about the lens cap. Who cares?
You can't do basic things. Oh, there's his phone. There's the Project 7 phone right there. BlackBerry, right? He puts it on his hip
Lens cap. Who cares?
case. Oh, there's Nintendo
Oh,
Power.
shit. Stuck. Is that
You
cheese right
found the
there?
Project 7 phone.
All the bread is now done.
It's here.
I'm doing all this with
Made
one
it.
hand. So if I can cook these with one hand, you can fucking
Yeah, he has Nintendo Power
human
too.
with 2 hands. I'm ripping the cheese.
Can't believe
with
that
one
was still
hand.
around then.
So there you go, 3 eggs.
Why is
Basically,
eggs
make
on
3
the?
eggs over easy. All with the cheese.
Why is cheese on the actual egg? I don't understand.
Bacon's or
It
bacon
looks-
cooking.
the
Bacon actually
bacon's-
needs to be flipped right the fuck down. This one is all. fucked
I'm
up
really
right
dizzy
now,
right now,
'cause I didn't
so-
flip it. That's gonna be
Cool,
fun.
thanks, Phil.
Well, this is one-handed gamer cooking. This is what happens.
I'm a
Oh,
gamer,
that
dude.
bacon's
I'm making
fucking
gamer
destroyed.
food.
I can't believe how fatty this bacon is. It's in a sea of fucking fat, which is disgusting. Usually you want to buy better bacon than this. I had no idea.
Dude,
this
stop
bacon was
lying.
Bad. Like I said, the last batch
Stop
I bought was
lying.
kinda cooked. I thought this was not this fucking bad. Ugh. All right. So what we're gonna do?
All his meals are sponsored by diabetes, that and gin.
We're gonna have to
He
start
is clearly drunk right now. This is drunk people food.
Start migrating the eggs over to the plate, which obviously is not big enough to hold 3 sandwiches. So I
And he
should
made
put 2
3
fucking
sandwiches
plates
for
out. I'm not
himself.
smart.
Big ups, Mark.
All right.
Yeah, good. All right.
Egg number 1.
Just the egg, the cheese on the egg is weird.
Egg number 2. Sounds like Mass Effect.
This isn't that bad of a meal for diabetes. Although 4 slices of white bread. Yeah,
Hopefully those are still running.
3 sandwiches for one
Number
person.
3, they're probably not, which is gonna piss me off. Eggs are on the sandwiches that quickly. We're gonna get the bacon.
could have fried them in the pan.
Let's see. Look at this burnt ass
With the
fucking
bacon.
Before you ever take bacon off the plate, you have to shake it. You have to get the excess grease off of it. You slap it down on the plate. You slam
No,
it
you
around
don't.
a little bit. You flip
Not really.
it. You do the same thing on the paper towel. You slam it around a little bit.
He really tries to be like Gordon Ramsay right now.
Bam.
Well, I sound like
What way he's going to put all that grease? Oh, yeah, we'll find out.
Right, you talk with an accent and you say sound effects, and that's how you sell.
We'll find out where does the grease go?
Right. This piece barely cooked because it must have been on the edge of the pan. So
Grease, where are they?
Here in the middle. I'm actually gonna migrate these over here.
Cool, thanks for the cock.
So while those finish up, do not leave.
That'd be for your. Oh, but it's a good meal though. For one sandwich, sure.
You can
That's
leave that
fine.
pan on the stove, but don't leave fucking pans on cooking. Trust me.
I am a
woke up
sucker
2
for
hours
bacon.
Later to see, oh shit, my stove is still on. I'm an asshole. I could have burnt the fucking place down.
I'm surprised you haven't yet.
All right. The bacon, as you can see, is going ape shit right now. That's because one side was cooked, the other side was cold because I hadn't had it in an area where it could cook, and also there's a shitload of grease in this pan right now.
Okay.
But as you see, look, this bacon looks cooked now. It's pretty nasty looking. It's not exactly the prettiest
Like
bacon
all
on
the food you
planet,
make.
but it'll do.
Why is this like 20 minutes long? Well, almost 20 minutes.
So
This is way too long.
He's done.
Help me. This was a mistake.
He's a little bit more soft than the other one. And keep in mind, if you weren't cooking with one hand, this bacon would look beautiful. It'd be nice thin strips. I separated it with one hand and it gave me problems.
This is
so
kind of
it's
Canadian style bacon,
alright. Now,
I think.
here's the thing. Your food's done. Your food's cooked, right? These are the tips no one's going to tell you.
Okay, go for it.
Your food's cooked, you turn everything off.
Right.
Bacon grease. What the fuck do you do with it? Well, there's several options. You can put it in a jar. You can put it into another container. Whatever you
You can get some paper towels, put them in the bin, pour the grease onto the towels, have the towels soak up the grease, and there you go. That's it.
do. If you're going to put it in a jar, it
Easy.
has to be put into a glass jar. Do not put it into plastic or styrofoam. I've seen idiots put this into plastic and styrofoam.
I've seen idiots put this into the toilet.
And it fucking melts right through, and you look like a moron. If you put it
You're
in
a
a glass
moron.
jar, you can store it.
You're
for
the
a while,
idiot.
and use it for other things. The most common thing that people do.
Put them in
I'm
the
gonna be honest
toilet.
with you, they either pour it down their kitchen sink.
Yeah,
which is a
alright.
bad
Yeah,
move because the
that's
kitchen
bad.
sink clogs all the time.
I'll give him
Or
credit for
the other
that.
thing that I see people do, which I'm going to do because unfortunately there's nothing else I could do with this.
You could do
Spit
what
it
I
down
just
the
said.
paper.
Why?
So yeah.
Oh yeah, the sink is bad, but I just got to put it in the toilet. That seems fair, right? Fair trade.
This is going to go right down the shitter, which is going to be disgusting, but what can you do as long as you know that you're not doing this, 10 times a day? It's
I
not
got a
gonna
few more to
clog up
go.
a pipe.
I guess.
Safest thing to do with bacon
Couple more to
grease.
go.
Oh yeah.
This,
Hot
yeah.
fucking potatoes.
No, stop. You have a bin there.
That shit in my trash.
You got a bin just right beside it. No,
Now, the other thing.
stop.
A lot of people say, oh, I don't... Hey, it's not going to clog up a pipe.
Stop it.
Safest thing to do with bacon grease.
Stop it.
Oh yeah.
Stop it.
Hot fucking potatoes.
Meanwhile, he has a bin just right there.
My, trash.
That's right beside it.
Delightful, doesn't it?
What is wrong with you?
The other thing.
This is like a total mad child.
Oh, I don't like frying because when I fry, I can't clean the pan.
Just
Because you're an
flushed it down the toilet. It's the same pipes.
Grease like this. You immediately,
How's that any different than the sink?
Immediately put something in the pan to separate the grease from the pan. So
Paying, and then I flushed it down the toilet.
immediately get that.
Gotta go to bed. Well, then, well, thanks for hanging out, Elaine.
I'm putting hot water in it, by the way. It's
good to see you.
Do not ever put like super ice cold water.
Damn these time
in a super
zones.
hot pan. Where I live,
And my coffee's finished, so that's gone.
Cold or hot area, you might break
I got a few more to go, though.
But anyway,
I got
fill the pan with water.
1,
get the
2,
stove in there right
3.
away.
4, 5,
It's separates the grease.
6
from
to
the pan.
go, so it won't
When
be
you go to clean the pan, it's a lot
not much
easier.
left.
I have a dishwasher, and unfortunately, it does not clean these pans very well.
You don't really put pads in a dishwasher.
Now,
That's not what it's for.
the biggest problem with my eggs, I can tell you right now, is because I was cooking with one hand.
Worst thing for your toilet. Yeah, it is.
Cheese has burned on the
I've
edges.
never heard of anybody put it down the
cheese
toilet
burned
before.
on the edges. The eggs look actually fine.
Like, why?
So to finish the plate, obviously, this is a hot pan as well. Later on, you can wash this normally. There's no grease in the egg pan usually.
Like, the worst thing for your toilet is whatever is going to
As soon as
cook.
I'm done making the sandwiches, I'm going to put that in
And
this
I need
freezer
to-
bag, and I'm going to get it into the freezer.
The chat is too
immediately.
small.
But to finish the sandwiches, just for cooks.
Whatever Phil is going to cook in it after he's ate it. Yeah. The aftermath of
You
the
can cook
meal.
the bacon however you like. Some people like crispy bacon, some people like rubbery bacon. I guess these days I do prefer crispy bacon. When I was a kid, I liked rubbery bacon, but what I find, a little piece fell off.
rubbery bacon. Like just
What I find is the
undercooked
older I
bacon.
got,
Oh god,
the
no!
more you cook
Stop!
things,
It's smacking. Well, he somehow fucked this up too, so this doesn't look very
bacon
good.
can be tastier when it's rubbery, however.
That's gotta taste rubbery with the eggs. Oh, please stop the
fucking just
smacking.
hit the floor. God damn it.
You know, this is what you guys get. This is what you get.
Depending on what it is, sometimes it's tastier. Bacon can be tastier when it's rubbery.
I'll torture you too.
Being that. Oh, my fucking bread just hit the floor.
Good.
God damn it.
You deserve it.
That's a cooking faux pas. You can't have
There
bread
you
on
go.
the goddamn floor.
Enjoy the
Just let the
smacking.
floor's clean so I can pick the bread up.
If I suffer, you suffer too.
With bacon, anyway, raw bacon sometimes does not taste that good. It depends on what kind of bacon you're eating.
Right?
This is hardwood smoke.
Can't eat your own kind.
It's actually pretty tasty. Damn, just that one little piece I grabbed. Once you get bacon
Okay,
and cheese like
that's-
this, you want to
they're
flatten the
finished.
sandwich.
This done. Crispy, crispy
That's pretty
star
much it.
bacon. The toast
in
is
17
barely
minutes, I made 3
even
bacon, egg, and cheese sandwiches,
toast.
And pretty much have cleaned up most of the mess. The only other thing, obviously, this is disgusting.
The bread
You're
was
gonna have excess grease
toasted
and
too
whatever
low.
on that plate. Your stove's gonna be a mess. But what can you do? I'm gonna throw that in the fridge right now, and then I'm pretty much set. I'm gonna devour these sandwiches and jump right into the Mass Effect
Devour.
DLC. So that was
No, I don't have a
DSP's
devour
one-handed
sounds.
cooking, gamer food. This is gonna fuel
That's
me
good. Devour.
through the Mass Effect 2 DLC
Voice
and
clip
until I
there.
go pick up Spider-Man and start playing it. Probably through that. So
Oh, is this MB2
this is
error?
one of the 1.5 meals I'll actually eat today, which is why it's 5 billion calories. I'm sure everyone's gonna say,
It's
"Oh
my
my
gamer
God,
food."
bacon and cheese and eggs."
You said my gamer.
When you don't want to go out to eat and you don't have time to cook yourself 10 meals a day, this is what you deal with. So
Now it's DoorDash.
this is it. Bacon, egg, and cheese. Super simple. Usually I do a little bit more than this, by the way. I
Super simple, but you screwed up. Next one on the playlist. Something he can't screw up. He ate all the sandwiches. He ate all what was it, 3, 4 sandwiches they made? Yep, he ate all of them because he's a big boy and he's a gamer dude. Next video. It's 4 a.m. Sausages. In a pan. How can he screw this up? He'll find a way. They'll be screwed up somehow.
DSP, and welcome to episode 2 of, I guess, what we can call Cooking with the King. I am starving.
Or poorly cooking with a
is,
king.
As you can see right over here on my
This is
stove,
4 a.m. in the morning.
I have insomnia right now. I fell asleep and I woke up about an hour ago.
Ooh, I never heard him
and
say he
I
has
am
insomnia.
ridiculously hungry, and I don't want to eat anything that's going to make me throw up or anything like that. You know, I don't eat any junk food, but I can't fall back asleep. So I'm going to make breakfast. And
Okay.
it makes sense. Make breakfast and maybe sleep for an hour or two, and then get up. So what am I going to make? Today I'm going to make scrambled eggs with cheese and seasoning, and I'm also going to make some sausage.
Hey, that was a lie. I thought it was just gonna be sausages.
Well, not unfortunately, but what they had on sale at the supermarket this week.
Oh, you knocked something.
frozen sausage. And frozen sausage, it's not the best.
He doesn't have time. Yeah, he has no time, dude. He works
It's not
full time,
exactly the
6
best
days a
thing
week.
ever, but it's still delicious if you cook it properly. Usually I nuke it, but since I'm already going to take the time to make
He has an air fryer now. He can just cook
decided
with
to
that.
Make it in the pan as well and see if it tastes any better. And I guess this will be a good opportunity for me to judge whether or not it's worth it to
That clock
make this
is
sausage in
faster
the
than
pan,
the oven.
or if I should just make it in the microwave from now on.
Yeah, it's slightly
So
faster
what are your
than that.
ingredients that you need if you're gonna make homemade scrambled
Just pointing that
eggs?
out.
Let me show you here. I'll run through it. You got, first of all, a bowl.
Oh, he got this like really chubby side Phil right now. He's very chubby in this one. I guess this was
Salt and pepper.
those bacon
To season,
sandwiches.
You need a whisk. Now you don't necessarily need a whisk, but you could also use a spoon or a fork, depending.
We
on
got
how
the
good
bad
you
boobs,
are
and we got the
doing this.
tummy.
I just use a whisk because I suck at it. Some Pam, or you don't need Pam, obviously. Like we
Pam.
talked about last time when we made the bacon, egg, and cheese sandwiches. You can use butter, but I don't have time to melt butter.
He doesn't have time, dude.
I use lactate because I'm actually half lactose.
Even though he has a microwave
If I drink real milk
and frying
or,
pans.
you know, eat real cheese,
But no time.
a lot of the times I end up being
Butter.
gassy. So lactate. I've got some shredded cheddar here.
Take that,
cheese
butter.
that we're gonna put into it. Jumbo white eggs doesn't obviously if you're doing this, it doesn't have to be jumbo white. It could be any kind of eggs, but as we talked about last time, I do enjoy the jumbo white. You need one frying pan for the scrambled eggs. I have another frying pan there for the
Again,
sausage, which we're gonna attempt.
2 pans. Sure, I guess.
Plate to put everything on when it's done, but some foil because for the sausage,
It
and we'll
takes
talk about this in detail.
less than 1
for the
minute to melt
sausage,
butter.
Basically, what they're requiring you to do is they want
No
you to-
time. No time
we're
for
gonna make
butter.
3 sausage, 3 links. It says to put them in the pan.
It's weird that it comes in the box.
Tablespoons of water into the pan.
That-
and
I guess
then
that's
cover the
American
pan for
style.
About 7 minutes. So basically, let it fry in its own juices for about 7 minutes. Then
Butter plus bowl plus
uncover it,
microwave. Yeah, like
and then
30
let the
seconds.
water evaporate for 2 to 4 minutes until the links
It's
turn
literally
brown.
right there.
In my opinion, I think that the water's going to disappear before then.
Or
but
even
that's
just on the
my
pan.
guess. So what do I have over
He's
here? I also
lactating.
have tin foil because what this is saying is you
He's
should put the
lactose intolerant,
sausage into a
dude.
skillet with
Or
a
half
top.
it.
Well, I don't have a skillet with a top. I'm sorry.
Which I don't know what that
I've been
means.
here a year ago. I'm not a culinary chef. I don't have 100 fucking pans for everything. I have a bunch of frying
I only have
pans,
2
so
pans.
I'm just gonna put it
2
in there
big
with
pans.
some foil on top, and we're gonna simulate a skillet with a top. And that's about it.
Not really a skillet, it's more like a pan.
Before you
It's a
start,
frying pan.
you're probably gonna want to get a beverage, so I'm gonna go get some orange juice.
Shout out to
right
Ringo.
now.
Big ups, Ringo.
Once we start, I'm probably gonna have a dry mouth, especially because I'll be talking the whole time. And
You got
last thing you wanna
low
do
T, Pib.
is try to finish a meal in a hurry when you're thirsty, because then you're gonna fuck it all up.
He'll find a way. He's gotta screw us up anyway, so that's expected. Hey, at least Phil is cooking.
Of orange juice
I don't think
over
Wings even
Sometimes I
knows
like
how
one,
to.
Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I like, the one that's fortified with
He can
vitamins and
cook.
minerals.
He has low T.
I think today I have the calcium enriched Florida's Natural with no pulp. Woohoo.
Right, why are you showing me? Why do I
So
care?
here we go.
Come on, start it.
Started.
Yeah,
So the first thing
go
we're
for
gonna
it.
do, before we cook anything, like I said before, you gotta turn on your fan. Last thing you want to do is start cooking without turning your
fan.
fan on. If you don't have one, I recommend that obviously you find a way to aerate your kitchen. You don't.
Oh my God, you
aerate
pig's
your
playing
stove, by the way,
fads, I don't
so
care.
that last time. Now,
Start whisking, baby.
preparation for what we're doing. If you read the sausage, I believe the sausage says.
These are good Pepsi with his
Unheated skillet,
sausages.
So I already fucked up. I apologize. It's the first time I'm ever cooking this sausage. So unheated skillet.
I've never cooked sausage before.
2 to 3
Oh,
links
this
in
guy.
there. By the way, this is pre-cooked as well. It's fully
By the
cooked
way,
sausage, so it's
Kat
not like
agrees
I have
with me.
raw meat on my hand or anything like that. Maybe we'll do 3 to 4. Let's actually we'll do 4 links.
LB. These are weird looking sausages. Is that just American style?
Myself when I eat like this. So 4 links, and it actually says 3 tablespoons of water.
Are these like pre-cooked sausages? Dehydrated?
2,
Alright.
3, and if you're probably have that kind of hand.
If you're a gamer, you can.
All over the place. If you're not, well, I can't help you. That's what you get for tweaking your whole life.
Yeah, I'm a gamer, dude. I can't
All
cook.
over between the sink and the stove. All right. What is the next instruction here? It says.
I'm a gamer. I eat crisps all day and
cover and
drink
heat over medium
Monster.
heat for 7 minutes.
Because I'm a gamer.
Cover. Let the water evaporate and cook another 2 to 4 minutes, and the links will brown. So, we're gonna cover this
Why did he make cooking sausages so boring?
with our tin foil.
Okay, he's whisking eventually.
It doesn't have to be perfect. We're simulating as if we were putting a top on this. So obviously it's not gonna be perfect. But what we're gonna do,
Alright.
we're gonna turn it on medium heat, and then we're gonna go ahead and do our timer for 7 minutes. So in 7 minutes, in 7 minutes we have to remember to remove that and then cook it for another couple minutes till the water's gone, and then those are ready. I'm gonna actually do one more thing which I didn't do. I'm gonna grab my tongs, which I used in my last video to flip the sausage and try to make it golden brown on all sides, so I'll get that ready.
They changed my mind. I don't want to watch anymore.
Alright, so now, scrambled eggs, what do you do? This is already getting very hot. Scrambled
If you gamer, you don't have time. No, you don't. No time, dude.
What you're gonna do is this. You're gonna take these eggs.
By the way, the butter could be melting right now, so I don't know.
And
No time though.
add a couple ingredients. So you're gonna add things like milk, a little
Hey,
bit of milk, salt, pepper. You're gonna beat these eggs, and the goal here is to try.
It's
to make
okay.
the eggs
Big fat raise, I got you.
So make them look consistently yellow. Make it look like a yellow goop. And once you do that, and once your pan's hot enough, which it is already, you pour that in here, and then we're basically gonna.
Literally
fry it, and I'm gonna show you
appealing
how
to
fry the
underage
eggs
gamers.
properly so that they come out nice and fluffy.
I wonder if anybody started cooking because they saw Bill cooking.
There's many shit all over this egg. It's disgusting. What the hell is that? I don't even
Maybe
know.
a feather? I don't know. It doesn't matter.
Many methods to cracking eggs. I just give it one smash, and then I just open the egg into.
Yeah, pig spading, how to
Very
make
simple.
eggs, good.
So we'll do all three like that. That usually prevents a mess.
Well, you do, because he is sloppy.
Here, since the shell doesn't want to open, the key here with scrambled eggs, you don't want to get your eggshell
Help me.
pieces into your bowl. That's the last thing you want to do. If you get eggshell pieces into the bowl, it's not going to work. It's going to be disgusting.
Which you've had. Anyway,
Shit. There we go.
I've seen you make eggs before.
We're going to go ahead, we're going to put a little bit of milk. I'm actually going to wipe off my hands because they're getting sticky.
Yeah, I never been a fan of the milk in the egg.
Too much. Say that much right there.
Help.
Get the milk back in the fridge.
I need help.
And that's to your liking. Some people like a lot of milk. Some
I
people
bet he
like
burns the eggs. Yeah, help.
I'm gonna go ahead
Please.
and season it a little bit. Put a little bit of salt in there. Put a little bit of pepper in there just to start. And now we're
God,
gonna
I don't care.
Okay.
This is a mistake. I have
Don't wanna beat
issues.
'em too much, or else you're gonna end up basically with shit all over your counter.
I've got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 videos left.
With the whisk, if you had a bigger bowl, you could
Help
do this
me.
a lot easier.
At least you're here to with me, so that's good. Thanks for hanging out.
Everything and trying to make it into a consistent kind of a glob here. As you see,
Just
as you
rubbing
do this,
the
it
eggs
becomes more
off
yellow,
the towel.
becomes
Yeah,
more consistent.
that's how you do it, because he's a gamer, dude.
With the other ingredients to become a more consistent color.
Hey, if you enjoyed the stream, give it a like.
There's some yolk separated there, which is disgusting.
That's not whisking.
What are you gonna do?
That's just stabbing at it. You turn around.
That pan is very hot. In fact, I've already,
You're not whisking the egg.
overheated the pan, so I'm wondering how this.
What is this?
The eggs are probably going to cook way too fast.
He washed his hands later and he used a towel to dry his
Give it a
hands.
second,
Great.
because usually
Cool.
I'm not cooking the sausage at the same time, so. All right.
You're not even
It's almost
whisking it.
perfect yellow now. It's almost a uniform.
That's not
yellow
what whisking
throughout
is.
The liquid that we have
You
in our
spin
bowl.
around.
So I'm just about to pour this in here.
You're just stabbing at it.
Oh, one thing you do need is a spatula. And as you saw, that was
Disgusting.
already on my stove.
Wet
I apologize,
burger.
I did not mention that.
I don't have any burger
Watch the whole
sounds.
video before you try
I
to
got
cook
this
it,
though.
because obviously you're gonna get fucked if you don't, 'cause I'm stupid. So we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna pour this in.
I got that one. Hopefully that was loud enough.
Okay. Now, what do you do? Your goal is to basically make sure that none of the egg overcooks. And when I
It's more
say
like an
that, I
omelet
mean,
now.
this egg's gonna cook very fast, surprisingly fast, actually.
Pig's plating, cooking eggs. Thanks,
Why is
Phil.
cooking so fast? It's because it's actually
You gotta
pretty
burn it
easy.
anyway.
So you take your spatula, and you're gonna go around the edges of the egg, and you're gonna constantly just keep moving those.
Or you
edges
keep your
in,
whisk there and
as
just
those
whisk it.
edges have already started to solidify. And as those edges
That's pretty
solidify,
quiet. That's pretty quiet.
that's when your
Alright.
egg is gonna start to become fluffy.
This is beta testing.
Okay.
Oh wow! Oh my God! I'm so
Now, once
jizzing in my
you
pants
probably
because I
get
got off a new game.
your pan halfway solid is when you're going to want to start adding
A bit
other
louder.
ingredients. In this case, all I have is cheese.
Alright.
I've had times where I've added other things like
This is scrambled egg, right? Then why is he using a spatula?
So I'm doing pretty basic scrambled eggs here. We're going to go ahead and add
Yeah,
some
just use
cheese.
the whisk.
It's just a shredded cheddar. Just go ahead and sprinkle it all over.
Gordon Ramsay right now. Gouting Ramsay. Yeah, you get it.
Right here. Looks like the sausage is almost done.
He has gout.
Sizzling. So we're going to go ahead and keep doing what we're doing.
You don't know what you're doing right now.
The eggs are changing consistency very rapidly.
This is like an
Very
omelette.
fluffy now.
No, this is more like an omelette.
Very different than how they had started.
This is not scrambled eggs.
Which means they're almost done. Now,
He's definitely
again,
drunk right
just
now.
like with eggs over easy, which is basically what I used to make the bacon, egg, and cheese
We're watching a
sandwiches,
drunk man
you can
make
have
eggs.
different kinds of scrambled eggs. Some people like them super fluffy, which they are right now. And you say, okay, they're super fluffy.
Use the whisk.
They're a little bit runny, but they're done. Some people like them cooked a little bit more than this. I'm almost done.
Use the whisk,
I
damn
actually
it.
do like my eggs a little bit runny, so I'm almost done.
I like my eggs raw.
A little bit more,
I heard that time. Okay, good. That was loud enough.
and start working on that sausage, which is almost done.
Some of the sounds are louder than other sounds, so it's kind of annoying.
All right, so that's it. That's my pan of scrambled eggs. I'm gonna go ahead and toss that on the plate over here.
That kind of looks like vomit, but sure. They look very undercooked. Either gotta be undercooked or
Just using the spatula
Burnt.
to scrape it off. Pretty steaming
You
hot,
choose.
so delicious. And now,
he's simming on that pan. They're not really cooked.
get my seasonings out of the way.
Help me.
Also get my cheese out of
We're
the way.
like over halfway, so that's good.
Because again, this is the first time that I've
I might do Cobra someday.
sausage like
Cobra
this in
stuff
the
is pretty
pan.
funny.
Usually I cook it in the microwave.
There's no non-stick coating left after that scraping now with the metal.
It is, okay. Cheese is back. In the fridge.
This is quality content right now.
Alright. My timer's off. Remember, once you're done with a certain thing, turn off the heat. Alright, here we go.
Yeah, no shit. That's what you do when you cook. When it's done, you turn up the heat.
Flip it. It is way overcooked on one side. Holy shit. If you remember, the recipe said to...
I'm not
cook it
surprised.
until the water's gone. Well, the water is long gone. So obviously this was...
The egg's still alive.
bootleg recipe of cooking this sausage was not exactly ideal. That sausage is burnt to hell on that one side. But
You just gotta get salmonella.
I'm going to cook it a little bit more to try to get it more even throughout. That kind
Curator
of sausage
cuisine,
smells
the
really
highest
good, though.
curation.
The honest truth is,
He is the curator.
Really good. I don't know if you can see it from how far it is, but it is pretty thoroughly burnt.
How is he
on that
still
one
alive?
fucking side. Look at that. Oops. My mistake.
Yeah, you overcooked it. Good job. So far, he's spread most things.
And everything it touches is
Hey,
actually
pick up some of the
super
sub,
fast.
dude.
So this sausage is pretty much done.
If you're watching live,
Just gotta
unless
roll
it's a
around
different
little bit
video.
more. Just try to get more heat throughout. It's almost
This
done.
is torture. Higher the hot, the quicker it cooks, right? Higher the heat. Yeah, I'm dead. I'm sorry.
One plate for this.
Big up, Smoot.
Alright, so we're gonna take it off.
The higher the heat, the faster. But he has no time for butter, so keep that in mind.
When you're done, you turn your heat off, like I said last time.
Overcooked sausage and undercooked egg, so
Turn the burner on.
it's kind of balanced out there.
And just like I recommended last time, what you're gonna want to do, you're gonna want to immediately get those pans into the sink,
Those
get
pans.
some water, and get some soap into them.
Panda hungry. Hungry, I need you to wash my food, hungry. My pants.
Ooh.
I'm surprised he didn't cook those in the microwave.
A little bit of grease there from.
Well, he also said he had no time to melt butter,
With that bacon that we cooked last time.
which he could in the microwave
Last time a little bit of
for
soap.
like 30 seconds. I don't know what that is.
We just get these suckers filled up with hot water.
Oh,
and
it's
soap right off
like
the bat,
cheddar
and
cracker
that way
snacks.
It will already start to break down all of
Oh my
the
god, I
grease
don't
and
care.
mess that's inside of those.
Eggs look terrible. The eggs looked undercooked.
It's a common mistake. Most people don't do that. They just throw
I think he's drunk.
the sink.
He must be drunk right now. He's like watching a sim cook food.
About putting anything into the pans, and then all
And I made him a sim, and I made a mistake of making him a sim because he's just really boring and he doesn't do anything.
So that's pretty much it. We're pretty
Would
much
you rather watch him cook or Cat?
put those tongs in there as well. Just used to put water in the pan. I just put that back in the
Okay, that's it. That's done. I don't care. That's finished. All right, we're done here. Next one.
What's up?
In my curated playlist. Poorly Cooking with the King, episode 7, lactose-free basic omelets. Don't know how an omelet can be lactose-free, but here we are. So that's, and this is short, so 15 minutes.
Poorly Cooking with the King. Today
Thanks.
we are going to do a slight variation on a recipe that I've actually already done, but it actually
I think he gets the
dish.
shell in the yolk, in the omelet, doesn't he?
Wow,
This one?
excuse
Oh,
me.
great. Thanks, Phil.
Ooh, you tell I'm hungry.
Thanks, Phil. Yeah, I can tell you're hungry because he burp constantly.
Changes the dish. We did scrambled eggs.
Burn it up.
Wow, excuse me.
Slow it down. Just to torture all of you.
And
Hey, oh, that was bassy.
excuse me.
That was very bassy. Bassy ass burp. He's hungover or he's drunk. It's either one of those.
Ooh, you tell I'm hungry. My stomach's like, give me
You can
food.
tell I'm hungry. When aren't you hungry?
We did scrambled eggs already, and if you remember, the easy way to make that dish was just
I regret nothing about. No, you give me that
put
look.
them in a dish or a frying pan, fry them over.
If I adjure, you adjure with me.
Move them around until they're scrambled, and then your dish is done. What we're gonna do
Nothing I could do.
is we're gonna do a variation on that and attempt to make an omelet.
I did nothing
Now,
wrong.
It's gonna be a very simple omelet with a little bit of meat, ham, and
How can he screw
sausage
this
and
up?
cheese. Now I do want to let you know,
Hey,
unlike these cooking shows that lie, I want to let you know that I did do a little bit of pre-preparation.
Hey,
for
I'm
today's
hungry.
cooking. As you can see, I've already prepared some ham,
Hey,
slices from basic lunch meat, anything that you can buy at a
oh, wait, shout out to Lunch Meat.
supermarket, and some sausage
Big
links.
ups.
I've already cooked them, and I've chopped them up.
Well, that's a
So those
snort.
are good to go to add to my omelet. And I have some shredded cheddar right here, which we're going to add to the omelet as well as it cooks. So what we're going to do is
Big
we're
ups
gonna
to,
make the omelet,
Lunch
add
Meat
those
right there.
ingredients. It's very basic, but it should turn out all right. And I just want to let you know, obviously, this will add
Back
maybe
when
up to
Lunch
5
Meat was
minutes of
fine.
extra time to this recipe, even though these people
Now he's too good for
on
Lunch
TV,
Meat.
they love to say, oh, it's a 10-minute
Omelet.
meal, but then they forget to mention there was 45 minutes of prep involved. So
God, his accent's so weird
so what
too.
we're gonna do the same exact thing that we did to make scrambled eggs, which is basically gonna go ahead and crack some eggs.
No veggies. No veggies. He needs the meat, dude. He's a gamer. He needs protein.
We'll probably do a 3-egg omelet. I am pretty hungry.
Some onion in an omelet is good.
1.
Omelet. Yeah, he's too good for
I'm
veggies.
not sure. Were you able to see when I hit that egg? I think you were. It's just one solid stroke. A lot of people were asking me, how do you crack an egg, easily? It's one solid stroke. Boom.
Or you can tap on its side.
Don't go
That's
for
what I do.
little hits or anything like that.
I'm a side tapper.
The longer it takes you to crack the egg, the messier it's gonna be. Let me put it that way.
Oh, you're a bit loud.
Just crack it and get it done.
Put you down. Otherwise, I get too annoyed.
All set?
All good.
Go ahead and we'll wipe that.
How can he screw this up?
before I
He has to cook something
I will tend to forget and
good,
sit there.
right? Once.
See it again later today. Alright?
Has he made anything decent?
Like we did last time. when we made scrambled eggs.
Let's go through. 1, 2, 4 more videos
For me,
there.
since I'm partially lactose intolerant, it'll be the
What? Solid straw.
lactose-free milk, so that I don't shit my pants later.
Yeah, that was me first.
Okay. And now we're gonna go ahead and whip those.
One stroke,
eggs.
I'm done. Showed us his true cooking skills. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's also drunk doing these.
Apron's falling off. Here we go.
Asking a lot that he did
Which is not
something
big deal.
good.
You just go ahead and whip them like this. No big deal.
Well, I've seen him make noodles, so he can barely do that too. So.
Now, while you're doing that, since it's so easy, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna spray my pan, my frying pan, which is off camera, with the pan.
My pan.
And I'm gonna
Back
start
with the
heating
spray.
up
No,
the pan
no time for butter. He's got no time.
just to get that done.
What do you mean low quality? This is highly curated
Nothing to it. You don't want to make too much of a mess.
cooking
You
right
do
now.
very small whisking like I'm doing. You can also
And they,
use
yeah, why is he
spoon
wearing an
like I had
apron?
mentioned in my
For an omelet?
scrambled egg video. However, if you do it with a spoon, it might take a little bit longer. A whisk is obviously the best thing. To
Yeah,
use for
an
this.
apron for like baking. That makes sense.
No-brainer.
Before making an omelet? And he still can't whisk properly. He's just stabbing at it. That's not whisking.
Consistent, which means we're pretty much ready to go.
Dude, you don't whisk that way. I hate it. I'm triggered.
Alright, we're ready to go. We've got a nice
We're so
omelet
close.
there. We're waiting for the
When
pan
this
to heat
playlist
up
is
a little
finished,
bit.
I'm done. I'm out. I'm leaving.
Gonna be a very basic recipe.
Okay.
We're gonna add the egg to the pan.
Some salt,
We're gonna
maybe?
let it fry for a little while. And unlike what we did with the scrambled eggs, if you remember, we waited for it to start to solidify, and then we started moving it around to scramble it. In this case, we're gonna let it sit there, and we're gonna let it solidify as if it were one giant egg pancake, and you'll see what I mean. So
What giant egg pancake?
starting
You mean
to heat
an
up.
omelet?
We're gonna go ahead and add the egg.
That's kind of how omelets are. I think 3 large eggs are the
And
perfect
we'll cook the bottom of the pan
size for
nicely.
omelets. That's my opinion. And if you disagree, you get banned.
Just opening my bag of cheese over here to get it ready for when we add it to the omelet.
No veggies,
Very,
nothing,
very simple.
just
We're just gonna let it
cheese.
sit there and cook for a little bit.
Let him cook. Big ups, Countess Bell. Dag, I'm letting it. Oh, that's fine.
Wires. I do have a plastic spatula.
As long
I
as
don't
you...
destroy the Teflon in my pan.
You
Even though I
hear,
never
so
destroyed
it-
the Teflon
it's all
in the
cool.
pan Before, I know overwhelming number of people when I
Nah,
start
big ups,
these,
dude.
Videos start complaining. Phil,
Welcome.
dare you use a metal spatula and Teflon coating your pan? You're destroying your pan. You're getting Teflon in the food. And I was like,
I kind
"Oh,
of screwed up
like,
my whole
you know,
February thing, so...
you know, my life,
YouTube's all different now.
Never had a problem, but leave it to the internet. You make
3
one
eggs is what
video,
restaurants usually use? Yeah, 3
people
eggs
start
works, I think.
second-guessing you and telling you they know better. So rather than fight with thousands
The
of
right
people who think
size.
that they're smart. you gotta
Homemade
have a
burgers.
plastic
Has he done
spatula.
homemade burgers?
I actually had a plastic spatula anyway. It's not like I ran
You
out
think
of
he'll make
one.
homemade burgers? I'm sure he has.
Just like with the scrambled eggs, this is gonna go ahead and cook. I kinda wish
They
I
had
preheated
the
pan
notes
now,
on
because now-
too.
staring
Love
in
your
the
face. Oh,
face
thanks, dude.
in a pan, which is annoying.
Yeah, I screwed that up, so that's on me.
Try to get this going. And
I don't know how YouTube streaming works. I'm confused.
Start to solidify, and as the egg starts to solidify, then
That's
we're
on
gonna
my
add our
that's my
ingredients
end.
to
That's
the
my
omelet.
problem.
And I have way too many, by the way. I'm not going to add all what you saw on that plate. That was way too much. I just wanted to make sure, but I had some leftovers, and it's better.
But
to
what you did
more
miss,
than enough than not
we
enough.
watched him make the
So I figured
sauce
to have the leftovers,
and
might as well prepare them all for the
some
dish.
bacon egg sandwich as well. The famous meatball sauce.
And really, I think the mentality of what you should go for when you make an
Yeah.
omelet is that you're making an egg burrito.
I like to zoom in, by the way.
Is the actual tortilla in this case. So you're putting your ingredients in the middle of the omelet.
It's a
You're gonna wrap it up
Latina style
in the egg.
omelet. Also, we're just staring at an egg that's not cooking right now. It's not even on.
Man, I love this stuff. FRS, healthy energy drink. Oh, it's delicious.
Burger
It's not
King.
carbonated. I'm gonna talk about it in a bit.
WWE
Try it for
champions.
sure.
Time.
I just tried it this week. It's really good. Full of vitamins.
It's okay, streaming seems confusing to me. Really?
Good for you. It's made with green tea and all kinds of different.
Streaming hard. How to stream?
The only problem is just like anything else.
It's
that's
hard
good
work,
for you,
dude.
it's expensive
I'm a
as shit.
gamer. I'll figure it out.
All right.
And my chat's not even working on my
You can see what's happening.
OBS,
Our egg is
so
starting to
cool.
Solidify. The areas that were clear are now turning white.
You should just make a
Egg is now starting to cook,
frittata,
which is good.
a
What we're
Latina
looking
style.
for here is that the egg will start like we saw on that side right there.
It's not even set up high.
When you can tell if it's not liquid like it is on
He's a
that side,
consumer and he's a gamer.
that's how you know that you're getting there. So I'm gonna actually move that a little bit closer to
You can
the,
turn it up a bit higher then.
try to get that side to cook better.
It's too low.
We want the entire thing to be one big solid egg pancake, basically. That's what we're going for. We'll let it cook a little bit longer, and then we're gonna start to add ingredients to it.
Alright. We're just looking at eggs being cooked right now. There's no editing. I'm going to skip because this is actually nothing. Okay, ham, sausage,
You can add as much as you want. You don't have to, you know.
eating its own kind
Obviously.
again.
Let's add some
Wake up sludge meat.
sausage. Whoops. That guy went crazy.
Alright, anything else? That's it. Oh, that's a wet snort too. That's a loud one. That's a good one there.
Whoops.
Wait for
That
it.
went crazy.
That's basic. Basic and wet.
Get some cheese on there.
Like this one. How long have I been streaming? 2 hours? No, I haven't been streaming for 2
I'm
hours.
also going to add some salt and pepper, which I did not do to my scrambled eggs, which kind of...
I've dropped frames though, somehow.
When I ate them, I was like, they're so bland. I can't believe I didn't season these things with salt and pepper, but that was so long ago. It was one of my first cooking
I've been
videos.
streaming for 2 hours now. Wow.
To doing it on camera,
Did not even notice.
per se.
I guess time slows down when you're watching Phil Burnell and Phil Burnell cooking. I'm in the grand door right
A little bit
now.
of salt. Pinch of salt.
Still going? I am surprised that it's still going, VLX.
Tiny bit
I
of
just
pepper.
noticed I've been streaming for 2
Whoa!
hours.
That was not a tiny bit of pepper. God
No,
damn
that's
it,
a lot of
it's the wrong
pepper.
side of my shaker.
Well done, idiot.
Oh my
It was
God.
bugged, dude.
This is gonna be the pepperiest
The rollback net code.
omelet in human history. God damn it! Did you see that? Oh man! Oh, I just ruined it pretty much.
Oh, I
But
slow-moed
anyway,
that
it's
snort
not
for
gonna ruin
sure.
the recipe, it's
Oh,
just
did-
gonna ruin
oh, I
the
didn't,
meal,
didn't I?
so-
I'm
As you can
sorry.
see, it is nice and solid now.
Unless you want me to go back and I can slow mo
Once
it.
it's nice and solid like this, what you can actually do, actually it's a little bit liquidy. I'm gonna let it cook a little bit longer, then I'm gonna flip it.
Yeah, if you guys want me to
I can't
slow
believe
mo
how
the
much pepper
snort,
came out, man. Holy
I can do that.
shit. That sucked. And I'm gonna have to eat this too. I'm not
Oh,
gonna
that seems to be on this whole time, huh?
Damn it. Oh man, so much pepper. Fuck.
Yeah, okay. That's not a big deal, but
I almost feel like I should grab a paper towel and try to. Nah, I'm not gonna ruin it.
well, you already
that
ruined it, so
sucks.
well done.
Alright, just like
He found a way.
You can hear it. It's starting to crackle.
He's always got to find a way.
Almost ready to turn into our egg burrito per se.
Stop calling it an egg burrito. It's really annoying. I hate it.
So what we're gonna do, get close enough to it. We're basically just gonna flip the most solid.
Yeah, all the pepper. It's just gonna be a hot,
solid portion.
spicy
You flip
egg
over,
burrito, I guess. This is what happens when you don't edit stuff. You just sit here and watch an egg fry. Or an omelette.
And you can flip it over in halves. I've seen people flip over omelets in halves. Or
That's easier to do.
Just go ahead and... This is falling apart. God damn it.
Well done. You screwed up already. I don't mind an omelette now. I've got eggs.
Fork. To aid me.
Omelets are great. You like a peppered omelette? With the pocket? Hey, Pockets! What up, dude? Big ups to Pockets. You like this certain version of an omelette, I guess?
But it's an omelet.
Hell, this is nothing.
You know what? We'll just go ahead and roll this guy one more time.
I hate this. I burned it, kinda. It looks more like a pancake now.
Like I said, it's pretty much like making an egg burrito.
Stop calling it an egg burrito.
You can cook it more if you want. You can cook it less if you want.
Burnt omelette, it is. Big up, Scary. Oh, Cherry, I should say. I guess I'm dead and I can't read.
As you can hear, once you roll it properly, the thing actually starts
Properly.
cooking itself. I should have actually rolled it a little bit earlier, which is why it's so brown on the outside.
No, it's just meat he put in. Just sausage and onion, ham. That's it. It's like a breakfast omelette. Alright, we done?
Okay, so...
We done.
Oh, if I didn't
We got through it.
Your basic omelet.
Like
You
fuck.
have ham, sausage, and
That looks
cheddar.
edible anyway.
Obviously, if you get it in a diner, I've seen this many different ways. Sometimes
It looks
people
alright.
over once, and it looks like a half moon almost. Some people make this burrito. In fact, when I went to
Okay, yeah, I don't really care. Okay. We got 4 more to get through. So, next one is... I'm done with the omelette. That's fine. That's finished. Simple French toast and turkey bacon. How can he screw this up? How can he? You'll find a way. Also, I also screwed up my stream, so yeah, that's...
Hello, everyone, and
If
welcome
Bill can screw up his stream, I
to
can too.
The glorious return
Of Cooking with the
Looking at what
King.
We're showing you. You probably got idea of what it is,
Get cooked.
ladies and gentlemen. Cooking. Nope, I'm sorry. Poorly cooking with the King has returned for 2014. What we're gonna
back.
do today, and I can't believe this because this was completely unplanned. This morning.
Yeah, that
it's
is
very
weird.
cold in
Lactose
Connecticut. They're
milk.
planning. Oh, I say this morning as I filmed that it's 12:25.
It's a curated playlist, yes. Toxic.
We just had a dusting of snow.
I just picked the
Apparently we
ones that
have
I thought
several
that
inches, if not more, on the way.
they're simple recipes, and
So,
how can he screw
we're
them up?
planning to stay in today, all
But
day.
so far, we
Because
found
this
that he
we're going
has.
to cook. We're gonna cook some breakfast, even though it is lunchtime. And the thing that we're making today, I've made many times
I did
before,
there.
but
I hear a
I
voice.
said, gee, let's look it up on Poorly Cooking with the King, and we'll find the recipe. And we'll actually make it per.
I heard a voice in my
specifications
headphones.
That I make
The
it
left
made on
side.
Poorly Cooking with the King. Come to find out, I never did this. I never
If it's Panda,
filmed
give her
this,
the
which
camera.
I'm extremely surprised at because I swear to God I thought I did.
Panda's here. We got a
And I
Panda
could not
cameo.
find it.
Oh,
So today
shout out
we're
to the
making
Stein.
simple
Big
French
ups.
toast. Okay.
Big ups,
Nothing
Stein.
too elaborate. We're adding a couple little
He's-
things that make
How is someone half
a tiny
lactose?
notch, but nothing crazy. None of the
I can sometimes have
20,000
milk and I
calorie
sometimes can't.
variations that you've probably seen on YouTube if you're into cooking.
Ah, that was terrifying. That was legit scary.
Up a
Right.
tiny notch, but nothing crazy. None of the 20,000 calorie variations that you've probably
This was legit scary. Let's slow it down.
seen on YouTube. if
Legit
you're
terrifying.
into
That's terrifying. Right there.
cooking.
That scared the shit out of me.
So, what do you need to make simple French toast?
That's a good horror shot for another horror trailer.
You know, up front, we are making also turkey bacon. So I've also prepared a few things for this. We got turkey bacon there.
Yeah, give her a
for it.
Here, let's
Give her a pill.
Here.
No,
Buy this
how dare
brand
you?
and then we'll
you?
We'll get royalty.
How dare you?
Help me.
So I have 2 frying pans ready, one for the bacon, one for the French toast. For the bacon, we've got these tongs that you can use to flip the bacon
That's a good.
easily. Now, what do you need for
Yeah,
the
maybe
French toast?
part
You need
2
a bowl. You need
of a horror
2
trailer.
eggs. You're gonna
That's a
use
good
2
shot.
today.
Need bread.
That was
You need
terrifying.
some kind of thing to
Pam.
grease your pan. Some people use butter. I'm using Pam.
I don't have time for
You need
butter.
milk.
I'm a gamer.
I use lactate because I'm half lactose intolerant.
There you go.
If I drink real milk,
Big ups to have
nasty.
lactose intolerant,
cinnamon.
I guess.
Or cinnamon sugar. We're using cinnamon sugar today.
Spills a wussy.
Using bread, obviously as many slices of bread.
I'm not a
as
big
you would
fan
like
of French
to prepare
toast. I'm saying
for
that now.
French toast. I'm gonna have 3 slices. Leanna's gonna have 2. And
He's a
obviously
fat ass.
spatula to flip that, and a whisk. All right. So, the first thing you need to do if you're making simple French toast, you need to prepare the coating for the French toast in the bowl. So, my
Give pad to the camera,
assistant
please.
Leanna will help us here.
My
We got
daughter.
nice farm fresh brown eggs from Connecticut. Where we
Yeah, he's half.
Down. Help!
Guess that's the thing.
to crack 2 eggs and put them into the bowl.
Big red X.
Yeah, extra doubt on that.
Oh yeah.
1, very good.
Right. Yeah, that's how I do. I do on the side.
2 eggs.
Ew.
And she got them all over her hands.
Well,
That's what happens.
that's what. Yeah, that's what happens when you cook.
Salmonella, salmonella, salmonella.
Please stop.
You not be over my shoulder yelling Sam Hill.
Salmonella, you've got it on your hands.
Fuck this. I'm skipping that. That's not funny.
Fucking much.
Alright.
I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take my milk like this in my hand, and I'm gonna pour
In my
it like
hand?
this. Okay, that's enough milk. See that? That's how I do it.
Nightmare
I-
on Store Street.
That's not very accurate.
Then we're gonna take our cinnamon sugar, shake it up. Shake it up. We're gonna open it.
Please stop.
Oh, I went all over the floor. It really
Good.
did.
You always do
Exploded
that.
out. Look at that. Ugh.
Genius.
Well, this wasn't supposed to
That's a
come out
waste.
like that. I guess last time we used it, we must have. Well, last time I used it, I must have.
Time slows down when you watch these videos.
Sprinkling. There we go.
This is 20 minutes long. Help me. I need help.
All right,
Extra
now
gout.
we
Extra
need a
gout.
Whisk,
Big red X.
just right here. We're gonna whisk that up. Go ahead and whisk, sweetie.
What a meaningful
While she
relationship.
whisks, I'm gonna
Well,
take
I feel he did actually legit like her, and definitely likes her more than. And we got some
both of
butt
these
action there.
pans.
I think he liked her more than Cat anyway. And I'm sorry if you get sick. It's not my
Cooking
fault.
Spray, non-stick cooking spray.
He keeps swaying.
No fat in it, and it's actually made from healthy oils. You can get different ones. Olive oil. This one's made from canola oil. But you can get different specific ones.
This is
So
a weird
one
no fat
is the
period.
canola oil.
It's like very anti-fat
Oh,
with
that
these
whiskey's looking
videos.
good, actually.
Wait, would you doubt my power?
All right.
I'm a woman. This is my calling.
Sweetie,
She whisks.
Hey,
While she
Hungy.
whisks, what I'm gonna do,
gotta
I'm gonna
cook
take
some
this turkey that's frozen,
French toast, honey.
as you can hear.
Well, it's actually been thawing for like the last 20 minutes.
Still frozen. Rock hard.
Oh shit.
So what
It's
I'm
like
gonna
watching
do
The
is I'm gonna
Sims.
put
Yeah,
this in the
Dogsy the Flower
microwave
said that too.
for 90 seconds to 2 minutes to get it to thaw.
Oh, you have time for that, but you don't have time for butter? Alright.
Start with 90.
I
We'll see
guess.
how that does. Okay. All right, I think your whisking is done.
At least Liana probably can whisk better.
Why you
Not stab at it. What up,
Eggs
Jax?
back into the fridge,
Welcome.
as well as the milk.
Jax
Get
is
the bottom
here.
our way.
Big ups.
Okay.
Oh, thanks.
Pan back. We're gonna need the cinnamon sugar for later.
Thanks for the,
so I'm not putting that away
burp.
yet. Now what we're gonna do is move
Ugh.
our bread over here towards the mixture because we're gonna need this shortly.
Alright.
Now,
This
we're
is a
gonna
long
turn our
video too.
pans
It's like 19 minutes.
onto medium-high heat, which is a 7 on my stove. I don't know what it is on your stove.
I make
for this
content
one,
from literally everything.
right rear.
Rear.
Oops. Well, that's the right one. Okay, right rear. We'll start it around a
Big
7.
black
Get it
butt.
hot. Okay. So,
So,
Wait for it to warm up, because obviously you don't want to do it too early.
why not?
And the turkey bacon's almost nuked.
That makes no sense.
All we're doing with the turkey bacon, we're not looking to cook it in the microwave. We're just looking to thaw it out enough that we can separate the strips and toss it into a pan for frying. Although it is true that turkey bacon is actually pre-cooked. You could actually eat the turkey bacon right out of the package if you wanted to. Yeah, I know, but most people like
She
it.
keeps making those pouty faces. I hate it.
He used to eat bacon right out of the pan as soon as it went in.
That's gross.
Yep.
So, yes, we want to make crispy bacon. Nice crispy bacon. So the
I think
question
this one
is it
sucks
separated
already.
yet?
This one's annoying me.
And, ooh, it's hot. Yup, it is. See,
It's
look at
hot.
this. You can tell because, look, it's moving. It's gelatinous. So,
It's swaying.
go ahead. Put that down. Alright, pans are starting to warm up. Very
Yeah,
good.
I've no idea what he's talking about now. I'm kind of zoning out. I'm getting sleepy already.
It's actually to warm up a tiny bit more before we do anything.
Alright.
And then we'll open our bacon. We'll toss our bacon in the pan because how many strips do you want, sweetie? 2? That's it? Oh, okay.
Yeah, just bacon. He's not.
I'll probably have 3 or 4 pieces.
Oh my god, I'm getting actually just sleepy. Just his accent's the worst. His accent's so weird.
On my bacon?
Yes. Nah.
Ugh.
No.
Probably actually be good.
Alright, the whisk is done. We can get rid of this.
Oh, someone should try
Yeah,
that
actually,
now. Someone
I'm literally getting tired now
Cinnamon
because
sugar
it's so goddamn boring.
Yeah, I need to know if that's actually good or not. I'm curious now. It sounds like it's a horrible yet amazing
Which one was this one?
idea.
Veg toast.
I need to know, world.
Alright,
Yeah, we've
actually,
got 2 more left, so we're good. We can do it. We can power through it.
Though.
I'm taking you with me.
Open this particular one.
There's a peel, so you can peel the corn. Be very careful because the juice is
Right.
probably very hot.
Yes, I
Like, I've already seen him make bacon, so now I'm not really that interested. And eggs.
Okay.
Okay, honey. Put the bacon on.
Tear it the whole way, so that way we can get the strips out easily. Aha!
You do it for me, honey.
Alright, we go ahead and we're going to start putting the bacon onto...
Crispy hairline. Crispy
It's on
jawline.
the front one, since it's the closest. Makes sense, right?
You're not crispy, dumbass. You're
It is
crisp.
really? Oh, wow. Very thin.
When it comes to peanut butter complexion. Alright,
Where's our
that's fine.
tongs to move it?
That's just making bacon, so.
Go.
I'm more of a ham bacon guy. Classic bacon.
Like I said, I'm probably going to have 3 or 4. So,
Okay, so there's your.
keep tossing
Alright.
them.
Yep.
Probably fit them all in the pan.
Is this not interesting? Can I skip? Get to the toast, the veg toast part.
Very good.
Very good, honey.
Alright, so as that fries...
Stop talking to her like that, it's
the animal
weird.
will now
Alright.
flabby bake.
Skip this.
Smoked.
Smoked. Smoked. I can't read it anyway. There's no light.
Stop throwing things.
Smoked.
Smoked. Okay, that's.
Yes, and your obsession with smoked.
I don't care.
Next, we're going to obviously get to the French toast.
Right, let's go.
Which
let's do
really
this.
what you need to do, it's like battering anything. You batter both sides of your toast, which is not toasted yet, but it's really just bread. And then you toss it in, you cook it. Very simple, not very complicated.
Okay, yeah. Fine.
But I can't do it with one hand.
This got really boring really quickly. Just this video, I think.
Move the bacon around.
Nothing's really happening. Adding this was a mistake.
Alright, we'll do that
I
later.
regret it.
Just leave it there. Alright, so I want to go ahead and batter the bread.
Alright. Smoked and poked.
You want to try to do it with a wider bowl? We had another bowl.
So-
that was
so
much
far we've
skinnier than
had
this one. So we're using the one that's
Everything,
wider to try to
everything
batter
he
the bread
made
itself
has burned
as much as you can before you toss it into
somehow.
the frying pan. Very good.
It's not sausages, it's bacon. If it's not bacon, it's meatballs.
And now into the pan.
You did the pan.
Careful because it will be soggy.
Batter, it's not really a batter, it's just eggs.
That's why the pan needs to be right next to it. Very good. Alright, another piece. We'll grab the spatula.
Batter is eggs and flour. Maybe some milk.
Now, as you fry this, you should be frying it till it's golden brown on each side, okay?
Otherwise, salmonella.
Or...
Oh, some eggs don't have some of that.
Which you also don't want.
I know, I kind of want...
The bacon, too. So as soon as you're done with
I kind
that-
of want French toast now.
Okay.
But I don't have bread.
So we'll let that fry for a minute. Probably
I have eggs, but I don't have bread.
And, I would wash your hands quickly, sweetie. I will flip the bacon.
Yeah. Can't be scamming your patrons. Where is Hot Trick 7?
Again, turkey bacon, already pre-cooked. So you're not really looking for fat
Alright.
to come off of it like regular bacon. You're just...
Again with the weird thing about fat.
So that'll crisp up rather than be tough. Yep.
I'm sure you can tell I'm going very tired very quickly.
Alright, let's flip this. It's probably
Why is this so long?
Yep, look at that, perfect. That's actually the perfect color.
That's kind of
exactly what
bird
we're
looking.
going for.
What, bird?
That's what I wanted.
There we go.
I don't want that.
You like it black?
Well, it's not as good.
That was okay, the second one's fine.
Sizzle, my bacon. Sizzle.
Now, it all
Yeah, the
depends on
chef,
your
yeah.
personal taste.
Why do I have gout?
Cinnamon sugar on there right now if you want.
Why do I have gout?
You know, or you can put it on afterwards. Some
It's
people...
already in the wash.
Some people like
Maybe
a lot
that's
of
why he has
stuff.
gout
Some
and the
people will
fast
put, like,
food.
cream. Some people will put butter. Some people will do syrup. So it all depends on your personal
Gin.
Fruit.
how you want to actually serve your French toast. Okay.
Okay, can I skip? This is not really that interesting now.
Okay, let's
Go
check.
ahead.
It might be done. Ooh.
Seems fine.
All right.
I'm just getting really bored watching this now.
As well, it's starting to really pop and sizzle.
And so I make it. I want to see the end
Put
result.
down paper towels.
Plus he has the fan on
All right,
and it's
so
really
we'll make
loud.
pieces in a minute, but here you go.
Can't hear shit.
Next two pieces of French toast are in. I can already tell you the
Go ahead. This is not interesting now. Show me the result.
nothing
Damn it.
complicated to French toast at all. I'll probably have some of the syrup with it. We have strawberry syrup, but I'll probably have with mine.
How's the bacon?
Maybe add some
Yeah, I need to see the bacon as well.
syrup.
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 Syrup, you idiot.
Syrup.
Syrup.
Okay, who says it better? I say syrup, he says syrup.
Strawberry syrup.
I'll agree with partner on this one. It's syrup, you idiot. Syrup. That's a new one. I never heard him say syrup. Alright. You screw that up somehow.
Alright, I'm gonna make one more slice for myself, but that's pretty much it. So that is it.
The dude
for
has so much bread.
Poorly Cooking with
It's
the King
mostly
Simple
bread.
French toast. There's not a lot to it. It's simple.
That's
It's
it.
quick.
I'm not going to see the bacon.
It's a good variety dish if you don't like
That's it.
if you
That's
don't
good.
like
Okay. That's it.
just traditional eggs. It's a way to get eggs into your meal.
Traditional
without
style
worrying
eggs.
About having to actually have like a separate egg dish.
Eggs are very healthy for you.
Makes it heavier for you.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind making some French toast. I don't have bread though, so that's unfortunate. So those French toasts. 2 more I have. Caesar salad. This next one.
Hello, everybody.
Oh god,
and
it's like
welcome to another
quite long
edition
too.
of Poorly Cooking with the King. And today, what we're going to do is an unprecedented event.
Why did I
It's
pick
the
a long
very
one?
first time where I am going to be cooking multiple courses in a meal. However, I'm going to be still using
Look
my
this,
old
I've gone
philosophy and
1.2.
tenet that
Right.
we don't want to
Let's
spend
go.
too much time cooking because we don't have a lot of time. We're all busy people. But you could still make full
No time
entertaining
for
meals with multiple
butter.
courses if you get the right stuff. So what we're going to do today
Is this healthy side, Phil?
do a simple Caesar salad
Right.
using several ingredients.
All
We're
fresh.
also going to show you a variant where you can use chicken in it if you would like. We're also going to be making 2 mini pizzas. Now, previously on Cooking with the King, I did make a larger size Boboli pizza. Today we're going to
We
use
have
your mini
pizza
crusts
one.
to make 2 mini pizzas with some really good ingredients that you can get at your local supermarket that really kick it up
Okay.
a notch and make it a lot better.
And now I'm just
than
really
those
tired.
Grocery freezer pizzas.
Bam.
My energy is going.
Okay. So first thing that you're going to do when you're making this
You
pizza
just
is you're
raised
gonna
my
warm it
energy.
up. So the pizza dough will cook
Oh, cool.
properly.
Thanks for the burp.
And unfortunately, my oven is a little bit on the older side. It takes quite a while to warm up to 450 degrees. So what we've done is we're preheating the oven. It's going to take about 20 to 25 minutes to get there. Right now it's not even at 200 degrees yet.
Well,
so
salad, I'm interested in the salad
while we're waiting for the oven
and how it
to
looks.
save time. So, first thing we're going to do is we're going to make
The health
simple
mechanics of
Caesar
bug.
salad. Now you might be saying, oh, salad is a pain in the ass to make. You have to get all the components, wash them, and so on and so forth.
It's like every
Totally, I
food
agree with you, but
you
can
need
actually buy
components and shit.
ingredients that are ready to go right out of the bag. So what do we got here? We've got romaine hearts. Are
Salads
traditional
aren't that
what is
hard.
made in a Caesar salad. So we've got the hearts of romaine, pre-washed, by the way. This is right out of the bag. You can eat this. It's ready to go. We've got
Right. Sounds good to me.
bacon. We're not talking about those bacos.
Is this,
We're talking real bacon that's
Carbon style salad?
easily usable in a salad.
Lots of bacon bits.
Hard red bacon bits?
Right, the ones that are fake as hell. They're not very good. You got
Fake as hell, dude.
croutons. You can actually buy these
Croutons.
in the bag themselves. By the way, can you get the dressing, honey? Because we didn't take it out.
Croutons.
These are already pre-flavored to taste like a Caesar kind of a deal, and you just toss them right into your salad.
Right.
We've got the classic grated Parmesan cheese, right out of your local grocer. What's wrong?
He's got to use all this stuff once.
We had it last time. You loved it.
It has the effect on draining the energy, yes. He's an energy vampire.
Take the cheese.
This is traditionally, a lot of people say, what is the cheese that you put in Caesar?
Now I'm just feeling sleepy.
Parmesan that you put in
I feel that way when I'm watching the pre-stream as well, and I'm like,
all right. Now some people say
especially yesterday, there was a lot of
anchovies. The truth is the matter is that the
drainage from yesterday, because he just went unhinged.
We're not doing that because we don't want that. And then last but not least, your choice of Caesar dressing. We're not
And afterwards, I'm like, man, I'm really tired.
Oily, lighter
Bacon with
Caesar,
everything.
virgin
Oh, I don't
olive
mind the
oil.
bacon with
None of these
everything.
brands have to be what you use.
I'm okay with
We're
that.
going to use to make our simple Caesar salad.
Paste, so you don't even need the anchovy.
There you go. So it's already in the dressing. All right. So what are we going to do? Well, we're going to make our.
You enjoy the pain sometimes.
Bowl, okay.
I guess I hate
Easy to
myself.
do. If you would like to hold the camera, honey.
No problem.
Honey, honey, hold the camera, honey.
Component. Now, a lot of people like a chicken Caesar
Please.
salad rather than a regular Caesar
I
salad.
love chicken Caesar salad.
So what we're gonna do?
Thank
we're
you,
gonna
honey.
cook This pre-cooked chicken. Now we did this on a previous cooking with the king with steak. You can also get it in chicken. All this is a chicken breast that they've chopped up. It's pre-cooked. We're gonna
Chopped.
toss this into the microwave oven. We're going to nuke it so that it basically thaws out.
Colin
We can
Robinson.
use this some
Yeah,
in
there
the
you go.
salad and some for our pizza. 'Cause
Big
this
ups
is
to
two
Colin
pizzas.
Robinson.
Pizza.
Best character.
So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. All you need to do is cut it open.
If you disagree, I'll fight you.
Like flat on the plate. Just so happens this is a half pound of chicken. Okay?
Which is frozen.
And it's cooked, so you don't have to worry about touching it. Oh no, I got salmonella. No, it's already pre-cooked. We're gonna just put that right into the microwave.
No time for butter.
Let's say I think we did the other one for 3.5 minutes. Was it?
Oh my god.
3 minutes.
He's still kind of chubby here.
Okay.
Boom. So that's already nuking. So now we move on to our salad.
We got some boobs.
And obviously, the first thing you put in, is you're gonna put in your lettuce. So
Duh. Duh. That's my goat now. I'm working on it.
You know?
Okay, so if he's making chicken Caesar salad,
It's already washed and clean. Toss it right in your bowl.
what is he preheating for the oven? He's doing a pizza. He's doing mini pizzas.
Next, we'll do some croutons.
So it's gonna be salad and a pizza.
And these are the dark and light mixed ones. Some people have a preference of one or the other.
I don't know.
prefer
Yeah,
the
I'm a
white, but I do-
big fan
I
of
do both.
croutons.
Only a few
Croutons.
left. Get rid of them. Not enough for another full salad. Okay.
Help me.
Spread in your bacon bits.
I love bacon bits.
You probably want to do this by hand.
Or just dump
I
it in
love
the
you
bag
bits,
then.
honey.
Dump it in, you're gonna have a hard time tossing the salad later because all the bacon's gonna be in a big clump. If you do this, you can make sure there's no clumps in the bacon and separate it by
Who
hand.
cares? It's bacon.
Probably a tiny bit more here,
The salad is mostly bacon.
right? And we've got our Parmesan cheese.
Parmesan.
Parmesan.
It's definitely the most basic salad.
Smells good.
You can't screw this up.
Shredded. This is the way to do it in a salad.
You can shred it yourself and save money because when you buy things pre-cut and pre-shredded, you typically do pay more. But
But the
if
whole
you
point,
have the time,
exactly. The whole point here is that we're the kind of people we don't have a ton of time
what's this?
No
weed
time, dude.
In your
to
pocket?
just sit here and make meals for 4 hours a day.
Oh, totally ignoring
And
Panda too.
finally,
Yeah, he'll expect me to do that one move though.
the Caesar dressing.
Sorry, Panda.
Which I'm gonna let you put in because I want you to put in as much as you do. It's overpowering and you don't like it.
I love this stuff. What are you smoking?
So she's gonna put the Caesar dressing in. In the meanwhile, I'm getting the salad tosser and or spatula.
Oh, you're not gonna use the Christmas one?
No, this is what I used to use. I used to work at a health store.
Got
when I
that
was in
board
high
now.
school. And we used to use this.
Chat entertain me. These bacon bits
So that's good enough.
uh,
Alright, wanna grab the camera again?
would be great in
Now instruct them
some
to properly
some mead. For, oh, cobra mead.
salad.
Feels
What
very
you
good
do
at
is use
tossing
one
salad.
hand to hold the bowl.
Cardboard just puts meat in everything.
This for a living.
Yes.
I mean,
As you can
bacon
see,
and everything.
Shift around all the ingredients
Also,
on
isn't,
one
like,
side of the bowl. You might have a couple jumpers.
the bacon
That's
and the salad isn't like the most fattiest part.
That's how you toss out. Very basic. You always have to have one hand to hold. If you don't, you try to do it like this, that bowl's gonna fly right off the counter.
God, I don't care. Look how look how hairy his hands are. Streety.
Just in time, the chicken's done.
So let's take a look.
Oh, I so don't care.
Chicken look done.
The chicken is steaming.
Steaming hot, ready to go. The plate's also extremely hot. So I'm gonna
This
let
is so
that
goddamn
just
boring. Help me.
spread it out here.
Are they all cooked?
There's like one piece that's
Alright.
a little icy. Everything else is pretty cooked.
I see.
So what we could probably
And
do
Huggy,
is
you get that one.
our crusts are gonna not have a lot of space for chicken. So I figure we'll split the chicken between the salad and the pizzas, right? So let's go ahead and we'll take some of the pieces that I feel are cooked. That's cold. These are cooked.
All of them are cold because it's frozen.
Oh, that was freaking real hot. Damn.
Be careful.
No.
Remember, everybody, safety first.
Hot, hot, hot. Probably like one or two more pieces.
Yeah.
So chicken salad and chicken on the pizza.
There we go. Drop my hand.
And what's the point of the salad?
Keep in mind, I'm not getting salmonella on my hands.
But if you are working with uncooked,
You should have
chicken,
mixed
make sure
the
that you
dressing
aren't handling
before.
Any other products?
You should just put everything in the bowl.
Okay, so there we go. Now I'm going to toss the salad some more.
Or just wait and just put everything in at once.
Toss in that chicken.
He's tossing the salad.
Pretty much done at this
Big
point.
ups to the
Here's
Dead Sea
bowl,
Scrolls on that one.
Single serve. As I'll show you here. Got 2 bowls, one for each of us.
Where's the sexy Latina? Latina
Right
China.
into the bowl. Boom.
Or you could do that while the pizza is cooking. But never mind, that's just dumb idea, I guess.
This would be easier if you had a salad server.
Right, which I don't.
Cause I don't eat salads, honey.
And there you have it. A couple pieces that got loose, but here's your very basic Caesar salad. And if you so desire, you can even garnish it a little bit more.
Is Panda pouring out her own?
A tiny bit more of a sprinkle.
It
Parmesan
looks like it. I think he just poured one out for
A
himself.
couple of more croutons or bacon, depending on what you're.
I used to work in the kitchen. This is torture. Me too.
Salad's done. Now, as you can tell, our oven's not ready yet. When our oven's ready, it beeps. So we didn't waste.
Meanwhile,
any time.
kitchens
We didn't
are
time for the oven
torture.
itself in order to make all of the components of our meals. Now we're gonna move on over to the pizzas. We're gonna
Yeah.
use fresh ingredients to actually make these really delicious. So the first thing I'll do
Where's the
is we're gonna
sauce?
put on this pizza sauce.
Okay, there's the
Fresh
sauce.
ingredients don't even take up extra time.
Again, you don't need to use the brands that we use. This was
I bet you
something
burns the
locally at
pizza.
our local restaurant.
Outlook, not so good.
Shopping center, you know, it's called a Big
Grocery
Y
store.
Market, whatever.
Hey, big ups too.
Okay.
Team
You
Fortress
want to
2
use pizza sauce.
statues.
Pasta sauce, it's gonna taste like ragu or whatever. This is the good stuff. It should say pizza sauce.
And every state, I'm sure, has their own brand.
Pizza sauce.
Oh,
Italian
it's
style.
absolutely amazing.
The first thing you do is you apply
I've got
pizza sauce to your pre-made crust. Now these are Boboli. That's the brand.
I got 2 more after
You can get them at
this.
your local supermarket, or you can make your own pizza dough if you really want to spend that amount of time
If I fall asleep, you fall asleep with me.
That's probably the most time-consuming part of the pizza.
kneading the dough and all that.
And
which
then
we just
rolling
don't
it
have
out
time
and-
to do. So you can just make these pre-made crusts.
Spoon is too small.
More sauce on this one.
And this is the best way to distribute pizza sauce. You scoop and then you spread with the bottom of your spoon.
Yes, Panda.
You don't want to drench it. You just want to have like this
Right.
previous pizza.
God, Panda doesn't know anything.
That's actually a problem. If you put too much sauce on a pizza,
Problem.
later on, it just explodes when you go to eat it, and the sauce will run everywhere. You want to be sure that it's just enough to cover the surface.
Yeah, this is the cat bow.
around the edges so that you have a crust
So if you watch Brad Dude, he showed the whole condo stuff.
to the edge.
And it's a nightmare. And I hate it.
Good.
Delicious.
Sink for now.
It's, like the lighting is also
Before you
bad
start to put any
in the
of
condo.
ingredients on, you have to put a layer of cheese. We
Half.
have 2 different varieties of cheese that we've selected. Basic mozzarella, that's what goes on most
Alright.
pizzas. We also have this 4-cheese pizzeria mix that was available. There's mozzarella, cheddar, smoked provolone, and sharp.
Well, you had
So we're gonna put a layer of that on
cheese for the salad, so why did you get more
first.
cheese?
It's not even ready yet, so we are not wasting any time.
This already contains shredded mozzarella, but we do like the taste of mozzarella on top.
And
You
also
don't
just
have to
Patty's just
add more
going,
mozzarella, you can add more of whatever cheese suits you. There's all kinds of cheeses you can put on pizza. Isn't that right?
Sure, but it'll actually completely change the flavor profile of the pizza depending on what
Of
you use.
course.
So if you want to go, we went with more Italian style. If you want to go with just
Italian style,
mozzarella
shout out.
like that, you think that it's weird to have other
Big ups Italian style.
pizza, Some people go crazy and they'll do like buffalo chicken pizza with cheddar and stuff like that, but we're not going that crazy today.
It all depends on what else you want to put with it.
All right, so we've got our
Alright.
first initial layer of cheese.
Oh, it has
I
belly
think
button.
I'm
Now what we're gonna do
Yeah,
is we're gonna
I'm
very gently apply
slowly
some
passing
critical
out.
spices to the pizza. First thing we're
right.
gonna do,
Okay. Are you adding meat?
regular salt.
Lunch
kosher
meats?
salt.
Oh, too kosher.
Mildly apply a little bit of salt to the top.
Hello,
It
salt.
does make all the difference.
Tiny sprinkle.
Not
right?
too much.
Okay. Then
Eddie.
pepper.
Eddie Hale.
Not too much.
Oh, he's got to add too much
You don't
anyway.
wanna see an overwhelming spot of it. You
Oh,
just want
Panda,
a
shut up.
light dash.
There you go.
Stop talking.
There you go. Okay.
Also,
Now
just
we're gonna
ignore it again.
try seasonings. And these seasonings are catered more towards Italians.
He just keeps
Not
ignoring
Italians.
her.
You don't like these kind of seasonings, you don't have to use them. But I'm Italian and I love it. First, mixed basil.
Please don't dip the pizza in ranch dressing.
To all Italian food, and I could not eat pizza without garlic.
At least he's not
You can eat a
Cobra.
lot of foods without garlic.
Spread it on. Spread it on. You can smell the garlic already, overwhelmingly
Ooh.
coming through. Right. Next, oregano. This is one of the most
Okay, no, but yeah, okay.
herbs that you can.
Oh,
Oregano.
it smells so good. And when they actually have oregano and like shredded Parmesan cheese at like
So far, I'm surprised there's no meat on this.
That's what that dark thing is.
Now to kick it up a notch, we're gonna do something a lot of people don't do: fresh cilantro.
I picked it out.
Ladies and gentlemen, a lot of people don't do this in their pizza.
And just because it's fresh doesn't mean it will take more time. Cilantro
Yeah, a lot of people do that on their
things
pizza.
to add to just kick up the flavor. It looks like a
Right,
little
yeah,
stem without flour. Yeah.
No,
I
you're
don't
totally
care.
wrong. I smelled cilantro before. When you next time, by the way,
Yeah.
only the
I love mozzarella.
I'm speedrunning.
leaves. You can stuff a pizza. You can make thin crust. You can make thick style, New York style.
Thin crust, yeah.
Which we have on top as well, so I'll leave that out.
He's
Now,
Italian, he knows all about the pizza.
these are
Even though he didn't make the dough, he just bought it. Alright. Toppings. Is he doing meats? I'm surprised there's no meat.
Chicken. So let's first of all open up the peppers.
All kinds of colors too. Traditionally, it's red peppers.
Cilantro is the American
Red and
version.
green.
Yeah.
I'd say I've seen the most red and green. And every once in a while you'll get a yellow. A lot of people like banana peppers. But that's a different kind of pizza. That totally changes the flavor of your
Over
pizza.
here, it's
Different
coriander.
peppers all have different flavors, and these aren't spicy.
No, these are the
No.
more milder peppers. They do have a tiny bit of a kick, but it's more of a flavor.
I think coriander on it will
Yeah, there's
sound
no strong
okay.
heat.
Alright, probably put one or two more on there.
I used to eat peppers
Right.
like this raw when I was very, very little. Very little. I can't do it anymore, but
One more.
Is there meat on this
These
pizza?
are peppers, right? And now we're gonna go with the chicken.
I'd ignore Panda again.
Since we warmed it up for the salad.
Oh yeah, he's doing the chicken on it.
not totally burning
I
hot,
forgot.
but
Right, and the thing is, if some of these are cold,
Dip.
that's fine, because this is going in the oven, so this is actually going to warm up as it's in the oven.
and this is also going to make the
Also,
the
what's
chicken
with this
more
logo?
putting in the oven this instead of just
Sure.
Says poorly
Nuking
cooking.
anything will take a lot of the natural
King.
flavors out. But certain things that you can nuke and they will be fine, like chocolate.
There with it.
I don't know about that.
So this logo makes no sense. Poorly cooking
Chef.
I am.
pig with the.
I just eat chocolate. I don't
That's basically what that is.
Okay, another few smaller pieces. Load this guy up.
And I guess the knife is an I for some reason.
There you go.
And X and O's.
Alright, so there are two mini pizzas, right?
But it just says
Like I said, we have to finish
poorly
this off.
cooking king with the.
There's a ton of things on it. We're gonna finish it off
'Cause
with
the logo
a final layer of
sucks.
cheese and a final layer of seasonings. Okay.
And he has to have a logo on everything.
These pizzas already look good. If you toss in the oven now, it would probably be great. But we're gonna add even more cheese and more seasonings to make it the most flavorful pizza you could ever make at home.
You don't want as thick of a layer as you had under it.
And ignore it again. So,
You want
grab
it to come off
box.
the pizza, but you
Yeah.
want enough that it is gonna melt over the top.
You don't want to completely bury it. You want
Right.
to still see your toppings, but you don't want
Yep, okay. Can we cook it
you
now?
want some cheese on top of your toppings usually.
Go, and as you can hear, the oven still isn't ready.
Yeah, once you realize that he just ignores Panda,
It's into the mozzarella.
Oh well, we have the 4 cheese with.
you
some
can't
mozzarella.
unsee it.
Alright, so the final seasonings,
Alright.
we're gonna put a
We
little
did
bit
it-
more
nearly
cilantro. I'm
finished.
not gonna go nuts. I'll take a fresh stalk here of cilantro. A few leaves on top.
You added more to earlier. Okay, coriander, sure.
Finally, the final sprinkling for the top. A tiny more bit of oregano.
Oh, it smells so good. It's one of my favorite ones to smell. It just
Yeah,
has-
I heard that before. I don't
Alright,
care.
so we are good to go. And what you would do, once your oven hits around 450 degrees.
Yeah, I know how
so it all depends
pizza
on
is
how-
made.
If you like really crispy crust, or you want a chance of kind of maybe burning the
Uh,
edges, you can go
is that
over the
cooked?
onions. We're gonna probably put it in for exactly the 10.
No, it's not
We're
cooked
gonna
yet.
See how it turns out. So we'll be back.
It looks decent. It looks fine.
Multiple kinds of melted
Not
cheese.
burnt,
You can see what happened is the ingredients spread out on the pizza bread.
which is surprising.
Cooked, and this is good to go.
There's 3 types he added cheese. Cheese and
Chop it up with a pizza cutter,
coriander.
which is what we'll attempt to do. And it's
Oh,
delicious.
that's a big snort.
See the cilantro. The ingredients are mixed in within there. That's how you get a good pizza. If we look at the oregano melted into the cheese,
Alright.
these are the touches that make it great.
Let's finish.
A stupid frozen pizza from, you know, your grocer, and you toss it in, you cook it, it comes out. It doesn't have all this fresh.
Yeah, okay, that's not interesting then. Alright, that's done. 2 more to go. These are short, so we could do this. This is definitely has been an endure, and I'm glad it's nearly finished. We got Panda. Hi, Panda. She's back. Stir-fry steak fajitas. This is about 14 minutes. And how can he screw this up? This should be fairly easy.
Welcome to another episode of Poorly Cooking with the King 2014 reboot, I guess you could call
Is he
it.
speed up?
And
Yeah, he
it's
is.
funny
Alright,
because,
cool. Even faster.
We wanted to cook at one point this week and make a homemade meal for, you know, to eat here at the condo rather than going out every day. Incidentally, we had a huge snowstorm here in Connecticut, over 6 inches of snow, and therefore today we decided we just weren't going to go out. So we got all our ingredients
Big ups
together. We're
Connecticut.
going to make stir-fry steak fajitas. And we're going to show you
How
to
can
do
he
it. It's
screw
actually
this
quite
up?
simple. It's one of the easiest dishes I make. So how does it work?
Logo looks
Slide
better.
A pan.
This is still, it's Poorly Cooking King with there. So that's how it
Preferably,
looks.
One that has the non-stick coating. I am warming that to medium heat as we speak. Okay.
Logos are
What
hard.
ingredients do you need? You need some kind of tortillas. In this case, we got actual multi-grain fajita style tortillas.
I don't get this logo at all.
But we're gonna see how they are. Now, if you need to cook your own steak,
Poorly Cooking
or you're
King
doing
with
something like
there.
this is
Welcome
fully
back.
Cooked Angus steak that we bought at a local supermarket. We've thawed it out. So it's basically
How many times
thawed
will
out,
he
ready to
ignore
fry.
Panda today? A lot.
We've got pre-chopped veggies. Now, normally, you know, you go to the store, you get onions and peppers and whatever you want. You can put anything you want in fajitas. However,
Alright.
we've got pre-chopped veggies ready to go to save us time. All right. We've got fajita
Definitely not
mix,
cheap.
seasoning mix, as you can see there, which is going to give some spice to our fajita mix.
Flavor.
In addition, I didn't take it out yet, but we are going to have Mexican cheese to add to our fajitas as well.
Yummy.
Okay. So, it's a pretty basic
Ignored,
recipe.
so.
When you really think about it, there's not a lot.
Sorry,
First,
Panda.
you preheat your pan, which we're doing, medium heat. And what we will do is get the cooking spray like we always do, and just give it a little spritz. It doesn't have to be too
Alright.
much. You put the cap there, honey.
Huggy! I need the cap. Thank you, Huggy.
Just a little initial coating spritz there on the pan as it warms up. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to open up both the veggies and the steak here and get it ready. So I think that's a pull.
And he's using just a regular pan for
Very good.
stir fry, by the way. He doesn't have a wok. No time. No time for a wok.
Easy, simple. Very fragrant as well. Now we're also going to open the steak, which I'm not sure if that has a pull tab or you got to cut to open.
Gotta cut that.
All right.
Essentially ready-made meal, but it does look good.
I'm careful.
Oh, the ingredients look good.
All right.
I am getting hungry now.
As you can see, already pre-cooked. All we need to do is basically fry it in the pan and warm it up.
It says Poorly Cooking with a King.
Pan is just
Then
about ready. What we're gonna do
when
is
it went
toss all
to the
those two
quarter,
ingredients in,
it's Poorly Cooking
then
with
we're gonna
the
do our fajita
yeah.
seasoning mix, and we're gonna stir it
Poorly
around for about 3
Cooking
to 6
King
minutes.
with there.
Okay, that's what I'm gonna do right now. Live.
That's what the logo says now.
First, let's actually toss the meat in, get that getting warm.
I'm really focused on it, and it annoys me.
The meat will take longer than vegetables.
Well, keep in mind the meat's already cooked.
But if you were to make your own steak, it would take.
To the frying pan and not on a wok.
Vegetables second.
Obviously, if you're cooking raw meat, it's gonna take a significantly longer amount of time to make this dish. You have to cook the raw meat first, and then actually separate it from the pan.
In a pan.
Here we go. Evenly distributed. Okay. Let's go ahead and dump the veggies in.
Is that where Phil got the from? I wonder. With Panda going Now when Phil eats food on a Fed streams, he goes
So while she goes ahead and process that, I'm gonna start to
Yummy.
slowly stir my ingredients. I remember I said 3 to 6 minutes. A lot of the times when you're making stuff like this, you can eyeball it. This is one of the easiest dishes to eyeball because, as I said, the meat's already pre-cooked.
To
You're not worried about
eyeball.
the meat being raw. You're more worried about just getting it to a temperature where it's flavorful.
Try not to burn the veggies. Make sure that they.
You need that robust flavor.
Be a little darker in color.
Yeah, you'll see the onions will caramelize as they fry. And in fact, now that I've got everything in there, I'm actually going to up the heat a bit.
So he just put everything on the pan, alright. That's...
Sizzle
So
go.
about 7 on a traditional American.
Could have did the vegetables first.
What I'm going to do while that sizzles for a moment, I'm actually going to do 2 things. First, I'm going to get out the tortillas and get a few of them ready.
Yeah, I'm not doing these cooking videos again, I don't think.
Probably end up having
It sounded like a good idea.
depending.
Drew, big
Pouring
ups.
the meat straight onto the tortilla. And
We're almost done there, Drew.
also going
We
to add a quarter cup of water.
Which
washed
I've already
a lot of
Quarter
stuff.
cup, all right? We're going to add this in.
Hope you're doing well, dude.
We're going to stir this around a little bit, but that's how we're going to add in our seasoning to our fajita mix here.
Today I was doing
Smells good already. Oh, it smells
Bill cooking videos, and I regret everything.
I can see. I don't think.
And now Bill is making stir fry. So how can he screw this up? Stir fry fajitas,
The other day, I haven't had a chance to replace it yet. Usually I have
stir fry style.
All right, so while that's frying up here, give it a second here. What we're gonna do is cut open our fajita mix, and you can do
Right.
it with any. I mean, you don't have to use a mix like this. This is obviously the easiest thing to do.
You can do your own.
Yeah, you can't screw this up, but you
There's a
will.
ton of different blends.
Yeah, there's ones for tacos. There's ones for fajitas. They even specialize depending on what you want to do, because different items like fajitas and tacos have different ingredients.
It's very
that they have.
zesty. Give it a whiff.
Woo!
Zesty, spicy.
I got some nipple action there.
All of them. I'm only gonna add some of them.
No, only add a little. Otherwise, it'll be. Too
These cooking shows make me want to throw up.
Sizzled. Probably been in here for about 3 minutes
Yeah.
now.
Well, now I'm getting hungry.
that smells delicious.
But we had some good ones today. I watched the Italian style sauce video for the first time, and that was a
You can also
disaster.
do this with chicken.
I hated
You
it.
can buy chicken at the store as well, where you can do the same exact thing with it.
Yeah, you could do chicken. You could do steak.
The bacon greased in the toilet.
People just do veggies.
That too.
Yeah,
Do like ground beef as well. Ground
that's
beef
true.
fajitas.
You can really do anything if as long as you
Alright.
cook the meat
So
properly.
what we're gonna do.
Oh, ignored. Sorry, partner.
And the veggies. Not gonna use all of it, just some of it, because we don't like it too spicy. There we go. used
I guess that's my ignoring
I'm gonna
panda
grab that water as I mix this in.
side effect now. Very entertaining.
Go ahead. Spread it all around. Very good. And so what that's gonna do, it's gonna help us to distribute the spice.
Now I'm just falling asleep because I'm.
It's now going to.
These are really boring, and I'm getting bored.
You can kind of see it at the bottom there.
Right, it'll seep into the meat.
Got this and one more left, so
Because if you don't
let's
put it in,
go.
what'll happen is that it could actually stick to the pan, and it'll be all nasty.
Imagine if this
It'll
was
be fresh
edited.
washed if you don't have a dishwasher.
And I could be entertained by it, but I'm not.
Yeah, and it won't be as tasty.
Alright, so I'm gonna up the heat one more time. Probably gonna go to a
We're
around 7
enduring together.
because I want to get that sizzle going. And right now, because we added the water, we actually calmed down the sizzle a little
Yes.
bit. I'm gonna toss the fajita mix.
Look at my.
Yeah, big ups to Streamlabs. Do what it tells you. Did you watch the cup noodle? I've seen a cup noodle one. I've not watched it live, but I've seen it. And it's awful.
Go ahead, stir this sucker up.
I hate it. He doesn't even use hot water. He uses
You can smell the vegetables starting to.
the water from his
Vegetables, yeah, you'll see the
coffee
onions, the caramel, and you'll see
machine.
A little bit
into a mug.
of a marking.
And we got the definitely smell the seasoning as well. Now, what we're gonna do is once this is done in about another minute or two, we're gonna put this directly into the tortilla.
They don't look that good now. Oh, there's the add sauce to it.
Some people like to add shredded cheese. We're gonna do that actually. We're gonna add some
Oh,
shredded
more
cheese.
cheese. Big ups to
I'll put it in the
cheese.
fridge in a second. Some people like to actually eat fajitas with salsa, which we actually have. And we will be
Yes, cheese to everything.
And some people actually like it with sour cream. I do, but not to the extent where that's all I would eat it with. So I'm gonna actually have some sour
So
cream.
shout out to cheese, I guess.
I am not a fan of sour cream at all.
I love sour cream.
There goes your alarm.
Be a panda won't get along then.
Camera for a minute while you go turn it off. Poor planning on our part.
Get that hungry.
Well, we knew it was coming. Okay, I'm back.
It's almost ready. This is, I mean, once it starts going like this.
Oh, I
it's
get
a good
dizzy
sign.
now.
This means you've got.
I'm getting a nice extreme close-up of this delicious food.
Yeah, look at the onions.
Basically, look for the onions to be see-through if you don't know what caramelizing is. Because if they're opaque, if they're white, you can't.
Caramel-
see through them, that means they're
caramelize.
still raw. And raw onion, some people like
Not
it, I
caramelized.
don't.
All right, so while that finishes up, let me.
Carbol.
We're gonna need it.
Look at me, I'm cooking.
You did great, hungry.
Fajitas in their final form.
Look at that sizzle and that bubble
The final form. You can get any kind of
Thanks,
cheese. You can
Hungy.
get 4 cheese Mexican.
from Sargento.
Does he make the actual fajitas? Yeah, he does, kinda.
Yeah, there's nothing there.
This isn't even a really expensive dish to make.
Oh, this is cheap. I mean, when you think about it, the pre-made meat we got buy one get one free. Wasn't even $5. Cheese is pretty cheap. The tortillas are cheap. The veggies, you know, if you are just wash and cut your own. Ours were a little bit more expensive because we got the.
Cup noodle fit is a classic.
But
Scottish gamer.
The whole point here with Poorly Cooking with the King is showing you easy, quick meals that someone.
There's a reason it lived rent-free in his head.
I'm a college student.
True. College student's perfect. You don't want to be standing in your kitchen for 45
Oh,
minutes to
dude.
cook something for yourself
No.
every day. This is a good way
No
to make a
shrimp,
quick
dude.
meal. We're pretty much almost done. As you can see, the onions are almost perfect. So in a moment, we're going to actually serve.
This is a great meal for families too, because you can add whatever meat you want. You can do whatever variation of vegetable, whatever seasoning. This really is one of those things you could mix and match to your own
Very good.
taste.
No final note, I have been using a wooden spoon because if you use anything that's like a metal, you're
I'd ignore it again.
And you'll ruin
and
it.
since this is an instance where you're actually just stirring a lot.
Yeah, Brandon pointed that out, and I can't unsee the
Just turn it down to simmer.
ignoring
The
panda.
final little simmering. As you can see, most of the water that we added is almost gone, which means good. It means it's
Right.
food now.
Because you don't want to pour it out while there's tons
Right.
of liquid at the bottom.
So let's go
Otherwise, the
ahead.
tortillas will be soaked, and then they're nasty.
We're
when
gonna
they get
serve.
wet.
So here's
Tasty.
how I serve. Show you guys. Get this out of the way.
How do you do it, Phil? Like everyone
To the
else?
tortilla. On a good variety of meat and veggies.
Big ups to variety of meat. Meat variety.
There you go. It's a good example of one.
There you go. Nice. All right.
Probably a tiny bit more.
That's a bit too much, I think.
Man, this smells delicious.
In my opinion, that's a lot.
And what you do, put on whatever toppings you see appropriate.
Looks like sweating.
Some delicious.
Oh, I can't see that.
Four cheese.
Yeah, 4-cheese Mexican blend.
Sprinkle that right on top while it's still
Looks like
warm.
sweating veg
Actually melt a tiny bit.
and cooking them. Yeah. I got it overcooked now.
Now, a trick that I learned that I've been using as I make these. Tuck
Okay.
the end. Tuck the end. Roll. Okay. And as you
Nope.
roll over like this, grab a toothpick
No. Wrong.
and stick it through.
No. What are you,
Poke your finger,
Cobra?
let go. Grab another toothpick.
The hell is this?
Cross it over. Stick it
No.
through.
Wrong.
Now you're free to serve your other fajitas, and you don't have to worry about this one unrolling.
Oh, you could just roll it properly.
Perfect for dipping, because like I said, we're going to have salsa, sour cream. You just dip it right into those toppings, lift it up, and eat. See,
No, that's not how you do it.
Basic, stir fry.
You roll it like halfway.
It's super easy.
You roll that over, and then you tuck it in, and then you roll it again.
Hope I
That's
can
not how you do it.
Variations and stuff.
And for those asking what 4
That's like
cheese
Cobra
is,
style.
shredded natural Monterey Jack, cheddar, queso, quesadilla, and asadero cheese? I think so. I don't know.
All right, that is it. Thanks, everyone. I'll see you next time. I'm Poorly Cooking with the King, and thank you for showing my messed up hair. I appreciate it.
I showed your nipples.
All right, good. That's done.
What's up, everyone? It's
Last one. The King episode. Oh, sorry. Well, this is bacon, egg, and cheese. All right, let's go.
Another edition of Cooking with the King, or Poorly
10
Cooking with
minutes.
the King, as I've termed it, because I still think the series.
Actually,
is
they
a
should
joke,
think I'm
but
getting a
you seem to
migraine,
enjoy
so I'm
it,
not too
I'm gonna
sure.
keep going on with it.
Let's see. See what
Today's gonna be
happens.
Another breakfast.
Last
I know a lot
video.
of people will say, "Oh, you keep doing breakfast." Well, breakfasts are some of the quickest and easiest things that you can cook, and I'd rather get these out of the way before I try to tackle any more advanced recipes. What we're gonna do today is we're going to make a family favorite of mine, and to be completely honest, I used to eat this all the time as a kid, but I don't remember what we used to call it. And I think my mother
Bacon,
usually
egg, and
termed it
cheese.
egg with the hole in the middle. And if you hear that, you're like, what the hell does that mean? What you're gonna see is it's a pretty easy thing to cook. You can do some variations on it depending on what you like exactly in your breakfast, and you can go from there. So anyway, here's what you need for ingredients. You need 2 pieces of white bread. You need butter or Pam, as you know, I like to use Pam to spray my my pans. 2 pieces of cheese, to your liking, whatever kind of cheese you like, and 2 eggs. I prefer jumbo white, but you can go ahead and get whatever kind you like.
Yeah, you're back just for the last one.
It's basically this is going to be
After this, I'm done.
Open face sandwich slash. Well, you'll see what I mean. So the first thing you're going to do, you're going to take these 2 pieces of white bread, and what you're going to do is you're going to tear a hole with your hand, actually in the center of each piece of bread. Okay. And of course, don't let it go to waste. Go ahead and eat it.
Why is there a hole in it?
The goal here is you want to think about the size of an egg yolk. If the egg yolk were to go in there, would it be around that size? That's about what you're looking to aim for size-wise.
What's the point of this, though? Just have it a sandwich.
Okay. So now that that's done, you got your 2 pieces of white bread with your holes in them.
Chili powder, paprika, and cayenne pepper. Yes.
Spray your pan with the Pam, and preheat your pan
With the Pam.
to about medium heat on most stoves. So that's done. Get that out of the way.
Oh, big ups, Jerry.
Wait for this to heat up a
Thank you
little
for
bit.
hanging out.
Just to let you know, additional ingredients in this dish, the very basic ingredients
I
are
might-
white bread,
do another one at some
Or any
point.
bread. Does not have to
Maybe
be
like
white bread,
once a
but
month or
if you like
something.
wheat bread, whole wheat, multigrain, you can use whatever you like. The eggs and the cheese.
Depends,
they're pretty much basic ingredients, but you can add
how much
other things
fat
to
I
this
can
dish. You can add a slice
endure.
of tomato. You could add some pieces of green pepper if you'd like. You can add
Right.
bacon, and actually that's what I've done. I've gone ahead and I cooked some bacon ahead of time. That
Now he's just annoying me.
dish to make it more complete. So that pan should be heating up, and let me go confirm if it is warm.
Fine.
Oh, actually, it's warm already. So we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna take our 2 pieces of bread. We're gonna slap them down onto our frying pan. Now, what we're gonna do next is we're gonna take 2 eggs. We're gonna crack the eggs open, and we're actually going to put the eggs into the open bread. So to kind of show you what I'm doing, let me actually zoom out here. Looks like the zoom on my camera is screwing up because I got a little bit closer. There we go. That looks a lot better. So what I'm gonna do is grab 2 eggs.
I'm actually legit getting migraine now, so. Fun!
And crack them. Try to crack
We're
them
almost
just
done. We're like almost halfway.
The key here is to keep the egg in one piece, as you see right there. If you can't avoid it,
That looks
break the
kinda
yolk.
gross.
Break the yolk, the dish could be ruined.
It's not even in it. It's kind of just on it.
Whoops. And that could happen. You might drop your egg shell. That's okay.
That's slightly better.
Now you're going to let it sit there and cook a little bit. The ideal thing here is that you're going to start to see underneath the yolk, it's going to start to turn white. And that means that the egg whites underneath the yolk are starting to cook. Okay?
It's French toast with a hole in it.
But ideally what we're going to do here is we're going to wait until it looks like
Most of these recipes have
that is
bread.
going through the bread is white and cooked. And then we're going to flip it over. Okay?
And so far they've been just
on the bottom side.
bread and
You want to be
frying.
careful when you do that because if you flip it too fast or if you flip it too hard, you might accidentally break your
Egg basket, is that what this is called?
You're going to have egg yolk yellow all over the bottom of your piece of food here. Okay, so that's cooking. And what we're going to do is we're going to flip them, okay?
Alright.
As soon as you flip them, if you have any additional ingredients that you'd like to add to this dish, whether it be bacon, whether it be a slice of tomato, or anything else, we're going to flip this, and then we're going to put that ingredient on top of each piece of bread. And then what we're going to do is...
Okay, so you just already put the yolk in?
Nicely on top. So what I'm going to do...
You don't add the white?
Like now, finally, as you can see here, it is turning white underneath the egg yolk, which means that basically it's
So he's
almost
doing it wrong.
cooked.
Well,
So I'm going to go ahead...
of course he's doing it wrong. He found a way.
And you can cook this to your liking. Again, I'm the kind of person, I like a slightly runny egg yolk. I don't like it super runny where it makes a hideous mess, but I do like it at least like a liquid center. Other people don't like that. They like it more healthy, so you can overcook this a little bit if you want, and the egg yolk will be a solid yellow. It's completely up to you.
Okay.
So I'm going to go ahead to do is get
It's
the
still
spatula
runny.
completely underneath. You can tell if it's ready to flip because you'll be able to fit it completely underneath the bread, as you can see.
It doesn't look ready.
And we're going to flip it. Whoops. Go ahead. Don't be afraid to touch your own food. We're going to flip it. We're going to do the same with the other one. Get it completely underneath and flip it like that. Okay? Now,
I bet it's all
your egg
squished
whites
now.
begin to run a little bit because obviously if it's a jumbo egg, the egg whites are going to go over the edges. So now what am I going to do? I'm going to add my additional ingredients, which is going to be a piece of bacon per thing here. Okay? Now I'm going to add the cheese.
Okay, now I'm just bored. I'm just watching him fry
This is almost, I guess you could call it like an open
bacon, cheese, and bread again.
Even though really technically
And
it's not a
eggs.
sandwich, because you did make the hole in the middle of it, it is a little bit different.
And it looks kind of
It's
gross.
going to go ahead and cook and melt. And like I said, depending on how you like your eggs, you might cook it a little bit longer, you might cook it a little bit shorter, but ideally you want the cheese to start to melt on top, and that's how you can tell, you know, that it is almost done. You don't want a raw piece of cheese on top of your food here.
You don't want a raw fill.
It'll be a little bit longer.
That's not even hard
I
enough.
might even slightly
Why is this so low?
just to try to get the cheese to melt a little bit better. On this one, it's actually melting nicely. On this one, it looks like the bacon, unfortunately, was curved up a little bit, so the cheese is having a little bit of a hard time melting.
I feel the
But
yolk
another excellent thing that
is
I have to do
broken.
is like a slice or two of tomato on each one. It's great, because it's just like having like a delicious bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich with a piece of tomato on it, which is always a good addition to something like that. Now, you don't have to put any additional ingredients either. Traditionally, I always used to eat this with nothing else. It was just a piece of cheese on top. So it would melt really quickly. It would be done fairly quickly. As you see, this cheese is now melting. This cheese is now starting to melt. So we're almost
Like
ready.
cheese on toast?
And see how simple this is? It was one flip.
Yeah, it's simple. That it's like really the shit
The
boring.
only thing is the catch is you need to prepare, if you want to add some more
Let's see
ingredients,
the
prepare them ahead of time, like
end
bacon or
result.
The tomato, you have to have that ready ahead of time. What you have, even though I don't know what the
the real name of it is, because like I said, my family never really knew. I don't remember the name. Is 2 pieces of what we like to call egg with the hole in the middle. And you can eat it
hole in the
several
middle.
different ways. You can eat it like a piece of toast.
Can I see the other
Grab it like this,
side?
pick it up and eat it, or you can have a fork and a knife and cut it into pieces and eat it, and that's usually how I eat it. I do a fork and a knife. Now, other thing is the
That's a weird way to eat it.
depending on how long you cooked it. Right now, it's just very, very slightly toasted. Some people like it completely toasted, and if that's the case, after you make the hole in your bread, you should probably toast your bread first in a toaster, and then toss it onto the grill. So there's several different variations that you can use to make this. Some other people that I know,
I can't see the bottom
just using regular bread,
underneath
they
the
just make a
egg.
piece of French
I mean the
toast
bread.
first. Then they make this, so it's like a French toast egg in the hole in the middle. So it's like doubling up on the meal. It's a French toast plus something else.
Oh, that's a lot of eggs though.
There are definitely different variations on this dish, but this is the very basic way to do it.
Okay, that's it, I
And
guess.
so within 10 minutes, we had it.
Oh, big ups to everyone who stopped by to hang out for today's stream. This was the first stream ever on this channel. There's a reason it was called a beta stream,
You could put salt, pepper, and things like that on it. I actually prefer
because it was a complete mess at the start. My
your liking as well. So that's DSP. That's it for this episode.
yeah, there you go. Yeah, okay. Thanks, Phil. All right, that's it for the day. Thanks for hanging out. That was annoying, but also fun. I might do another one at some point. I don't know when. Probably like once a month. I'll do a stream, but we'll see. Right now, I'll let you have a migraine. So thanks. I blame Phil, so because I have to blame someone. So I'm gonna blame him. Big ups for hanging out, and I hope to see you all in future videos and stuff. So later, and thanks for enduring the videos with me. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Big ups.